What's good, YouTube? Man, I was sitting back thinking today, man, and we've been having a lot of deep ass discussions and shit amongst the group of homies, man, my brethren, man. I see y'all down there, man. Shout out to my nigga Punch, the Prophet. Punch Talk, man. Y'all go subscribe. My nigga GMT, brother from another. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go subscribe. But bro, we've been having a lot of conversations. Um, over the last couple of months. And it always, to me personally, it comes back to one or the other, these two things. Everything in boxing today is more about it's talent versus markability. It's talent versus markability, y'all. Um, we're seeing with the shows that Turkey has growing, has been doing right now. Um, it's literally talent versus markability. Who the fuck knew that Joe Joyce, you know what I mean? Joseph Parker, my bad, I get them niggas mixed up, but Joseph Parker was gonna be beast mode like he is. Think about it. This nigga just beat Zane and Wilder. But we still don't hear nothing about him to this day. You know what I mean? But Wilder was touted as the man because he had the markability. But I see you, bro. Hold on. You know shit, I am not the man when it comes to this shit. Introducing coming to the stage, man. The homie Slick 50. But yeah, like I was saying though, man, it's so many. It's so you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. But man, there's so many examples nowadays, man, that we can look at that the guys that really have the talent, bro, is not getting the markability that they need to take them to the upper escalon, man, the upper level, the top level. You think about it, like you had a guy like uh Joseph Parker, right?
Yeah.
At one time, you had Joshua who had two belts. You had Joseph Parker who had the WBO, and to most fans at that particular time, the WBO was like they anybody who was down with PBC, bro, didn't even acknowledge anybody that had a WBO unless it was like Charlo.
Right,
You
right.
see what I'm saying? And then you had Wilder with the WBC, who came from the Klitschko era. He's pretty much the oldest. He was the oldest heavyweight out at that particular time. He was there, a champion when Klitschko was a champion. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he had markability, not necessarily all the talent. And quietly, a guy like Joseph Parker played the background. And now you look at it, he's a guy that just beat Zane and Wilder without no markability, no nothing. You look at the guy that just beat Tim Tszyu, no
Mm-hmm.
markability, all the talent in the world though, huh?
Right.
And I think, man, we gotta use our goggles, man. We gotta really watch these fights because you know what I'm saying. Be not dismayed. You know what I'm saying by the
Uh-huh.
markability bug because just because it's markability, that doesn't mean that a motherfucker's marketable. That don't mean that they have all the talent in the world, bro. Real shit. What say you, Slick 50?
Now, man, it's a epidemic in boxing that's been going on a long time. And everything you're saying ties into a whole lot of other stuff. But just stay to the grassroots of things. Um, Marketability at this point is kind of playing itself out because it's starting to become a pick and choose game. It was
Mm-hmm.
once touted as a natural talent thing, right? So we're gonna focus. on him because he has the natural talent, such as a Roy Jones, right? Floyd Mayweather, they earned that right, so to speak. They put the work in, right? Um, Whereas now today, you can have one devastating punch. One devastating punch, or you could talk good, or they think you handsome, or whatever, and they pick an attribute and they try to ride with it. Far as they can. And then they drop these guys. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks because they waste all of those dollars on these guys. And like you said, nobody knows who Du Bois is. Nobody knows who all these other heavyweights is. People still think it's just a couple heavyweights, and the heavyweights are showing their ass right now. You see what I'm saying? The
Oh
ones that
man,
should
they
have been
came
getting
from
shot.
nowhere. No, they haven't. They've been here. They've
Right,
been here, bro.
exactly. Zhang been
You know
here.
what I'm
Now I
saying?
hear people talking about Zhang. Man, that big Asian dude, what's his name? He been here. You can go forward back 2-3 years ago. I'm screaming Zhang name on my channel. Give his ass a shot. They trying to wait till you get old. I've been saying that
To keep it
because
a
he,
buck, bro. You remember, bro? You the one that turned me on to him.
yeah, he's no joke,
You the
bro.
one that
Big
turned
Bang
me on to
Zhang.
him.
Right.
Yeah, you was
So,
like, nigga, you in for a treat. Watch this.
right, dude ain't no joke.
I was
You know what
like,
I'm
damn.
saying? But like, and the list goes on, bro. The list goes on, and for me, the biggest part that pisses me off for a person who watches boxing all day, every day, is when I get somebody and they be like, "Oh, that dude's a bum." I be like, "How you? He ain't no fucking bum." Now this is an American. It could be an American fighter. You see what I'm saying? But because he don't get the shine,
Mm-hmm.
or because he don't get this, he's a bum. Because he don't get the shine. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have got that upset from boy. What's his name? I'm Bakram. I can't say it. Murder or something. Murder. That beat Zoo up.
Murderers Row.
Yeah. Murder Zaliv. Something like that. No disrespect to that man.
Ah.
Right? And it's only funny that people want to talk about his fights after he beats Tim Zoo ass. Right? You take Tim Zoo. I get Tim Zoo's in a funny circumstance because he's another countryman, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, not in a country, but from a different country, to the point where that they want that big star. You know what I'm saying? And I give him
Hey,
credit
bro,
for.
do I sound like I'm in a Matrix right now?
No, you good.
All right, because
Yeah,
you
you
sound
good.
kind of choppy to me. I don't know whether it's a, I don't know what it is, but you know what I'm saying.
Hold on. Let me see. Make sure it ain't my end. You do a check. How it sound now? Sound better?
Hell yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you sounded good. You sound great. If I
All
sound
right.
choppy,
All
y'all
right.
let me know in the chat. But no, and I get they want that big guy so they can have somebody to root for. You get what I'm saying? Just like we want somebody
Yeah.
to get behind. But at the same time, though, I want to tell Australia and other countries, sometimes y'all overlooking the cat that's there.
Yep.
You just might be overlooking the cat that's there, and he ain't getting no shine, and he might be that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just that Tim Zoo had the instant marketability based on his
Yep.
father.
Yep. You know what I always say, bro? I say that, a father is only as, I mean, a fighter is only as good as the opportunities that he gets.
Right,
You don't get a chance to fight a Tyson Fury, Usyk, you never become undisputed. So
right.
you only as good as the chances and the opportunities you get.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy thing is, like I said, bro, we dinosaurs and we know what it is.
Right,
But back in our day, back in our day, the talent was the markability.
right. Exactly.
Now this is a world now where if a guy looks good, if he's talks good, if he whatever the fuck, that's his markability.
Mm-hmm.
And he just doesn't even have to do shit in the ring. Man, I was watching one thing that inspired this was I don't know if you've been watching like all the shit that Keith Thurman has been saying.
Mm-mm.
Nigga, Keith Thurman and only fought twice in 6 years.
Right, right,
You're virtually retired, bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You up there with Mike Tyson, bro. Tyson fought Roy Jones.
But you But you want to know something though?
What's that?
Thank God it was Murderzalia that did that to Tim. Could you imagine if that was Keith?
Boy,
It'd have
I
hurt
don't think
way
Keith
worse.
could have done it though.
I'm just saying though, given what you saw, and if he was to pull that off, it would have hurt a whole lot worse.
Yeah. But salute, Mark. Salute, salute, salute. But the thing is this: the fighters that has markability,
Mhm.
them dudes don't even fight like that. Them niggas don't,
Right.
bro. They don't even fight
They're
like.
protected.
Think about it. Danny Garcia, markability, right? He thought he was gonna come off the couch after 2 or 3 motherfucking years and be a incumbent champion who arguably beat Canelo,
Mhm.
who has been wrecking shit. Man, don't you know Laura's on a what 3, 4 fight knockout streak now?
Yeah, I think 3. Yep. Yep.
Sleeping motherfuckers.
Yep.
And
Over
who
there.
fights pretty regularly.
Mm-hmm.
But markability and the fact that the hype train, people fell asleep and was like, hey man, look, boom, yeah, I think I got Danny. I got Danny. I'm
Yeah,
like,
hundred
man,
percent.
Danny ain't gonna get nowhere with this shit.
Yeah, the sluggers. It's because the sluggers are the workhorses, and they gonna protect them. They think they bring all the money in, but if you put money behind the boxers, that's the thing that I don't get. Like you had that, right? You
Mm-hmm.
had the marketability of the boxer during Mayweather's era, right? That's when you should have been prepping for the next big thing. Instead, you get behind Deontay. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You get behind sluggers. Now you want to keep that going, but it's not working out so well. You know what I mean? If you notice, the sluggers getting whooped by who? The boxers.
The boxers.
Simple and plain. A slugger only got one MO. He's a fighter. He's coming with one punch. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's it. And the boxers, they know how to null and void all of that. They not worried about it. You know, they walking off smiling and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like, start marketing what the name is, bro. Put the marketing into boxing as a whole. You see what I'm saying? Advertise it
Coming
as
to
a
the
whole.
Not to cut you off, brother, but we got another our little brother, man, the firecracker, man, the prophet, the motherfucking man, nigga. Prophet motherfucking punch, man. Salute to you, man. A big hand clap for this nigga, man.
Yeah.
Oh my
What up?
raw
What up,
shit.
my niggas? How y'all doing tonight?
Man, what's up? What's up, man?
There
Hey,
you
you
go,
went
bro.
live yesterday, man, and I missed your damn live, man. I was
He
out
didn't put the
being a
time. He didn't put the time in the chat, bro. Like I went on and said 35 minutes ago. I said this nigga ain't say when he was going on.
Man, I just
yeah,
jumped on and
nigga.
started cooking. You know what I mean? I ain't give nobody heads up. I just wanted to go do a little bit of shit talking. You know what I mean? I ain't know if niggas wanted to jump on the panel. I was like, man, this is not a day I normally go live. I'm just gonna do it on some surprise shit and see who come check it out, bro. 30 niggas
Hey,
was watching.
wait though, man. You cussed out your whole audience. You motherfuckers, I'm tired of my niggas just being the only ones up here. And blah, I was like, oh shit.
It's like, bro, the only time niggas engage is when I'm shit talking somebody. When I want to just do some
Slick.
regular boxing talk, niggas don't want to fuck with punch.
Hey, Slick. Hey, bro, we missed thee, bro. We should have came and got our brother, nigga, but we couldn't get
Right.
him. It was too
That's why I
late.
said they didn't say what time or nothing, bro.
He
I was
cussed
talking
everybody
shit.
out. I'm like, damn, but
I be trying to keep that shit contained, but fuck that shit, bro. I can't help it, man. You know what I mean? I got a short fuse.
but
But you
you
know,
see, you hear the topic, bro, is
yeah,
markability versus
bro.
talent.
Fantastic fucking title, bro.
What do
You
you
know what?
think? What's
I
your take, bro?
My take is, bro, marketability is definitely blowing up in their faces because we are witnessing over and over again in the year 2024, you know what I mean, the downfall of the hype job, man, nigga. And I say, keep that shit coming.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Joshua, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Tim Zoo. Do I gotta keep naming niggas, bro? Tyson
You
Fury,
can. You
nigga.
can.
Come on, like I gotta keep going. Devin Haney. hey, one more. Hey, and if Tank keep on playing around, he gonna be next, nigga.
Ooh.
Keep on
Now
picking these
you
cherry picks. One of them gonna cook your ass, nigga. It's coming. So, like I said, man, I love the fall of these hype jaws, bro. Keep it coming, man, because I love watching the casuals' favorite fighters get cooked, my nigga. I am reveling in it, my nigga. Keep that
All right,
shit
I'm
coming.
back. Hey, one of them names though. One of them names, Punch, take it off. Eastside. At least that motherfucker was fighting.
He is fighting, man, but he
He wasn't
got
no hype. He
famous
wasn't no
in a
hype
loss,
job.
bro. When I say when niggas get famous in the loss, he just kept getting more and more popular, and we all knew.
Here's the thing though,
Like
Punch. This is my
he's a
pushback.
boxer's wet dream, bro.
This is my pushback on that, right? Because he's one of the ones where he didn't get protected, right?
That's true.
He kept fighting until he fucking lost, and he keep coming back. And that's what I want to be. That's what we want to be promoted.
I mean,
Let
I
these
understand
motherfuckers
that,
fight.
but again,
The rest of them
let's not
motherfuckers
forget,
though,
he had a chance to fight way better competition than El Rayo, nigga, because he turned down that Shakur fight. Why? Because we seen what El Rayo did to his ass.
Oh, I give you that. Yeah, they gave him too much leash. You get what I'm saying? But in the essence, without all of that, that's what I want. If you, because I'm a firm believer in this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all feel about this. I do believe it's not that you lost, it's how you lost. You get what I'm saying? You make it close enough, and you give
I left a name off that list too, Slick. Jared Anderson.
Yeah. Well,
all right, okay, I
he
can
got
see
played
that.
on that. He got played on. He got played. He
Man,
played himself on that. I feel like
I've been saying that from the beginning, man. A
Yeah.
lot of people was sold
Bro,
on that
y'all
kid.
niggas don't
I'm just
listen.
not
I'll
sold
say
on it.
Anthony Joshua.
No, I wasn't
good
sold on him.
competition, but he was a little overhyped, bro. Anthony Joshua. I mean, I
Excuse me,
know he
fellas.
accomplished some
Salute
things.
to the tavern, Mad Chad, man. What's up, bro? Come on
Salute,
up,
salute,
man.
Chad, what up, bro?
Come on
Uh,
up, man.
for his Anthony Joshua, he's your
Hype job.
height. He just 1-on-1 started late, bro. And that's, you gotta know the history of England.
You
England
want a
does
gold
that
medal,
shit, bro.
You supposed to be that nigga.
Nah, man, that dude ain't, man, he was not that, never that dude, bro. Look, like England does that. They always find a fucking action figure built motherfucker, put him up, prop him up, right? Get him a fight, and then if he win that motherfucker, they run with it. Like he put him in there with Klitschko, got his ass knocked down twice. I don't know if you saw that shit, right? Got up, beat fucking Klitschko, looked like he's a fucking warrior, and they built him up off of that shit. And they ran with it. All the meanwhile, they knew this motherfucker is mental, bro.
Cause you know, like I know,
push back on Joshua, and I'm gonna tell y'all why, man. Because when it comes to Joshua, bro, everybody just look at it like a cool little 3 years ago. Everybody we wanted Fury and Wilder to fight because they was the only 3 champions at first. This is why Usyk wasn't even at the heavyweight division.
Right.
Everybody that we wanted Fury and Wilder to fight, guess what?
I know where you're going. Going with it.
Joshua already beat him.
Yeah.
So he beat him impressively.
He also gave us the first fucking Mexican heavyweight champion, which should have never happened.
Well,
still though, at the same time,
Andy fucked that fight. Andy fucked himself up. Andy could have won that second fight, bro. Andy came in over 300 some pounds.
Nigga, in Mexico should still have no heavyweights. None.
And all of that shit. Yeah.
You know still should have none, nigga. That was you got upset by a nigga you should have never lost to.
Yeah, excuse me, fellas. Coming to the stage, man. What's up with you, Mr. The Tavern? I need
yo,
drink, brother.
Hey, Chad, what up, bro?
Here we are, thankful for another day here, man. Wow, long day at work, and Andy Ruiz, for what it's worth, the dude has hands. I mean, he just don't know how disciplined he is, maybe there, but that dude got lightning hands, and he knows how to box. He knows how to fight. You saw that with who was the dude? I thought he lost to Big Baby Miller.
Big Baby.
I about to say he ain't had hands against Big Baby.
He has no quitting him. You see his hand after that fight.
He broke
But he's a strong kid, and AJ, I think, he was a late fill in there. Andy was, and then he got chinned, right? He got fucked up. But then I go always to this. The old Hagler used to say it. My personal favorite fighter is, those silky pajamas. It's just hard to get up in the morning and risk your life, and even when the bell rings, I mean, the great ones, they're risking their life, for what you want to say about Wilder and Fury, those two, you got to kill them. I mean, you got to kill those dudes. And that's something that you can't measure at the tail of the tape. And I heard Wilder's chinny, Fury's chinny, but what they show me is that you got to kill somebody like that, and that's a dangerous individual if you're prepared going into it. If you like, the preparation is key, and how you lose is so true. And thank you 913 and Punch for having me, and great conversation. Long day at work, and it's great to get talking the sports and talking this beautiful sport of boxing. And yeah, just segueing into all that. It's like AJ fought them all, but I think he got those silky sheets. I don't know how many fun tickets this man has, but yeah.
I think also, just watching him, right? He's more mental. It's not that he gets beat. It's like if you get the best of him, it's like, I don't want to do this no more. You know what I mean? It's like I witnessed this man give up like the Andy Ruiz fight. Andy, he couldn't believe Andy did that to him. He just was like, I don't want to do this. You seen him when he was sitting in the corner. He was just looking like, I don't want to be here. When like your last fight you saw him with Derrick James, right? Yeah, he had a jab. He gave him a jab and everything, but let's be real. Them fights was to get his confidence back up, right? Or do you think that was really preparing him for Dubois?
Those were build-up fights. I think they were
build it. There you go.
I like what I think they got to do with you. Like these guys, after it's mental to physical, you had that meltdown in the ring. That was one of the most mental. If any other fighter does it, if one of us American fighters go in there and act like AJ did after Usyk beat him the second time, we'd still be talking about it. We'd still be talking about it. Let's just say if Teofimo Senior or Haney, Bill Haney, headbutted an opponent from Loma's camp or something, we'd still be talking about it. These fucking Europeans get away with fucking murder, and no one talks about it. AJ, that was disgraceful. Honestly, it was the thing is, moment.
Nobody talks about it because
he's in there like a crybaby. Big John Fury, the biggest goofy dad in the whole business. If he's in his son's corner again, it just edges Usyk because
we're the god of fucking WWE character.
That's exactly what it is. That in boxing,
but think about it. It goes right to the title of what Nine said. Marketability. The only difference is they fight all the time over there, though. Okay, I'm gonna be the first to say it. Probably, I don't know if nobody's gonna agree with it, but if we had more John Furies and it brought more fights, I think everybody be fucking happy. If you had your fighters like the old school press conference, they stand up like, "Fuck you, I don't like you." Remember when fighters used to go on talk shows and shit? Remember that shit? I don't like you, motherfucker. I don't even know why I'm sitting here next to you. Shit like that. Build a drama up for the fight, and it's more frequent fights.
Roberto Duran put a guy in a coma. And they said, you put a guy in a coma. He goes, well, I feel bad I didn't kill the motherfucker. He goes, I didn't hit him hard enough.
Right.
I didn't hit him that whole mentality. Because that opponent was trying to kill him too. And these guys kind of lose that. Mental to physical is 4:1. That's what they say. I believe it's 5-6-1, to be honest. Because I'll tell you, I see it in all sports, and it's the X factor you can't measure. You can't measure what the champions, what the greats bring. No one thought Michael Jordan was going to be the GOAT. My God, he got cut his JV year, and they said the dude just kept fucking getting better. Like his old coach at North Carolina said, he was the best college basketball player I ever see.
Well,
I see him again 5 years later. He's even better. Then I said,
but what was the drive though? It wasn't the points that he scored that it made him the shit. It was the adversity he went through. People always talk about the shit he didn't beat Detroit. You know what he had to go through to beat Detroit? He had to lift weights, get bigger. That was like all that shit. All that shit played a part in his.
But like what, fellas? That all ties in to the title today.
Right.
And Chad, I don't know if you looked at the title, but that's what it is. It's the Civil War, bro.
Yeah,
it's marketability versus talent.
Right.
And that's the Civil War that we're dealing with in boxing right now. Marketability versus talent.
Can marketability be overtaken, bro? That's damn near seeming like an impossible task.
It can. It's coming to an end.
It really is, bro. Because think about it like this. If they see talent, think about, man, how long we took to get Crawford Spence.
I know.
That was marketability versus talent.
100%. 100%. And just think if those dollars was put behind Terrence, people be looking at Terrence a whole different light. See, the marketability get people to like you. That's all it is. The talent is what survives your brand. You get what I'm saying? And that's the problem right now.
You'll end up getting exposed. You will get exposed with the marketability. Will come crashing down. I think maybe with the Tim Tszyu, not that he didn't do anything to get to where he's at, but he was Australian shining light there. Not the Jayo Pataya ain't and all that, but
no, he was.
With the stock, the dad, the brothers fighting, just a whole fighting family there. I mean, he took a big hit there. That's a big hit.
He was Australia's Prince Charles,
whole
He took
country
the
took a
big
hit
hit.
on that one, bro. They was way behind Tim Zoo, boy. He had the whole country behind him, and then put all the stinker like that, though. So you know how they going through right now.
Hell
I got
yeah.
a
They
friend that
going through
comes
what we went
online
through when
too.
Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. That's the shock they coming down from.
Yeah, yeah.
Not at that level. Not at that level, though. That level was a whole
I mean,
different level.
coming from the Aussies perspective, that level, not us. Like, you know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know. They had
He
Costa
was like
Zillion.
that big over there, bro. Like for real.
No, not as big as his father. He's still not as big as his old man.
No,
you
hell
know?
no.
Now, do you think that's a good question? Mad Chad, do you think his father being there gave him some liquid courage to go in there the way he did?
I thought that. I mentioned it. I said just being there. Who knows? I don't know the X factor with the dad, but he hasn't been in his corner there at all. Well, he wasn't in his corner.
He
They
wasn't.
said maybe the cut man,
That
but he
was
was
the
at
first
the
time I
show.
ever seen him there.
He was
I
at
think-
the show, but that's the way Tim Zoo fights, though. In all honesty, that's what really. That's the way he. You don't see him really fight any other way. He just
Yep.
He just fought real reckless. You know,
Mm-hmm.
more
Yep.
reckless
Yeah,
than
he
he
was
normally
super
is.
undisciplined, very
Yep.
undisciplined.
Super
I say
undisciplined.
usually more disciplined than that.
I'm gonna be real with you though. He was undisciplined, but I mean that he just got in there with a guy that figured him out. He's always been that undisciplined though. It's not like he doesn't take shots in the ring. It's not like that. It's just that he got whooped. That exposed it all. You get what I'm saying? That put emphasis on his mistakes. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
If he
agree.
would have won,
wholeheartedly.
if he would have won,
I think it was a
nobody be
team
talking
loss.
about it.
I don't think it was a fighter loss. I think it was a team loss. I don't think that his team gave him the right tools. I mean, the right lessons leading up to that fight. I mean, this started when he first put on his first pair of gloves. They just didn't give him the right shit. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. He stood right in front of a taller fighter, didn't bend his knees.
But
Right.
that's what he did with Fondora, kind of, you know. And after the Fondora, that fight, it seems like with his marketability, right? You couldn't just have a hometown fight in his hometown against a fucking dude that ain't that hard of a hitter, that's real durable. You go in there and you pound the snot, get your confidence back, because he kind of scraped at his head right out of the gate, like he was bleeding again.
He shouldn't have took the fight with Fondora in the first place.
Mental to physical, but regardless, he took the Fedora leading into this fight with this murder dude, the murder fucking Abraham Lincoln. They should have had, you know, fighters take soft touches, and it ain't no big deal if you're the rock star. He's the fucking men at work, man down under. He could have had a nice soft touch. Build that confidence back and not think about that his head's fucking bleeding again, because he did it. They kind of, and he, you know, you could see him, but I'm not saying that was the case. I don't know if it would have been any difference, but I thought they moved him. I talked about it prior to that. I said, Jesus, putting him against an unknown Russian killer. You know, you could pull up this guy's and watch, you know, the eye test. The dude was a big fucking 154 dude, and we all know about these Eastern European fucking killers.
Here's the thing about him, though. Here's the thing about Bakram. The thing was that they probably did look at the fucking tapes. The thing was, them punches didn't come as wide as they was in his other fucking tapes. You know, it's the second Russian dude that we didn't watch straighten his shit up, right? It just somebody's taking it more serious than
and
others.
now you kind of called it right before the fight started. You said, bro, I don't think Tim's ever fought nobody who throw this many punches per round. And you clearly could tell he never fought nobody.
Yeah, and flat-footed. He used to flat-footed people that's gonna go straight forward, straight
stand
back.
right in front of him.
The only person that he didn't have that with was Tony Harrison. That was it.
Tony Harrison was washed though. They dragged him
Right.
to fight him.
He was done at that point. Tony was done. That was his last fight, I think. And then he was more into training the girl. He was training a female boxer, I think, and shit. He wasn't
that was
serious.
Alicia Bumgarner.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let me tell you guys.
Let me tell you
guys the old school way of how fighters used to move.
Hey,
and
man, you see what Mark put in the chat, bro? He said they only have footage of one fight out there. He's Australian, by the way, Mad Chad. So, do you
Mark,
think that's
you can come up if you want to,
For
brother.
real?
Too.
Hey, Mark, come up
more
and
than
explain
welcome,
that,
man.
bro.
How they only had one?
Yeah, you can find more than one
wild.
footage on YouTube, but I can pull up the dude's fight.
More than one.
More
than one.
I pulled up a couple when I started researching.
You can pull up his highlights and shit before this fight. I watched this fight, but I watched his last fight before this.
He been getting motherfuckers up out of there. The one thing I know is his shit was wide, but it just his intellect, bro. It showed that he had more. He didn't have to use it. A lot of, like I said, he showed that he could box. once he start framing, figure Tim Tszyu out, what was over in that second fucking round? He didn't have a shot in hell. You know what I'm saying? He adjusted. You know, that's what boxing is about.
Marching forward like that, Tszyu was so
let me
And
give
he
you
did
guys.
like, don't y'all think he was getting up too fast? Let's be honest.
I said,
Yeah.
I was saying that. Remember, I was saying
Yeah,
that
he
during
should
the
have stayed
stream.
down a little
I
Yeah,
always
but then
stay
he fought
down.
right up. And then he kept marching forward.
Let me
Like,
give
what
you
are you
guys $1
doing?
million worth of game on how fighters used to be moved and how I've witnessed personally how fighters are moved. And this is from a fighter/coach perspective. I know guys, right, who were fighting the top 10, right?
Mm,
Take their lumps, take their bruises, win, lose, or draw. Then after that fight, just to stay active, they would throw their own show at their hometown.
right.
And it may be in a fucking armory or something. But you know, he's still making money. He got him a soft touch. And guess what? He's putting on a show for his fans.
Didn't
Mm-hmm.
And
Roy
that's
Jones
how
used
you
to do that
should
a lot?
move.
That's what Stephen Shaw
All this
doing out
fighting
here.
once or twice a
Heavyweight.
year shit is not doing it for people no
Yeah.
more.
Didn't
Yeah.
Roy Jones used to do that a lot? Put on his own fights when he could, like, you know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, he used to
And
do that,
listen,
and then
He's
when he got
always
tired of
fighting in
networks, he
Florida.
started doing his own pay-per-views too.
Yeah.
you can look up on BoxRec, and shout out to this guy's one good friend of mine too, man. I trained at his gym for years. My dude Rob Calloway. Rob
Mm-hmm.
Calloway threw a lot of shows. He's from a small town, St. Joseph, Missouri, bro.
He got
You
his
know
own
where that is,
podcast too
Slick.
now, don't he? Yeah.
Huh?
He got his own podcast now too, don't he?
That was another guy that has his own podcast that was at our gym. His name was Travis Hartman.
Travis
But
Hartman.
however, though, yeah, good little fighter too. And what we would do was, hey, we would get our wins at home and then get that ESPN fight, man, for 10, 20,000. You know what I mean? Maybe
Right.
5,000. Fight your little. See, back in the day, we would be fighting for $100 a round.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that crazy? $100 a round.
Some
If you
fighters
was
fought for
a
tickets.
decent fighter and had notability in your city, you could get $200 a round. So guess what? You fighting 6 rounds for $1,200.
Right.
With no insurance.
No
None of that.
insurance, no nothing.
And some fought for
And after
tickets.
the
You had to
fight,
sell tickets to get paid.
yeah. Well, if the people you was dealing with was a piece of shit, bro, they would have you fight for tickets.
Yep.
I bet those was probably some of the best fights ever, though.
Yeah, they was fights forever because dudes be like, hey man, I need to win, bro. Because they talking about putting me on ESPN. Who you fighting? Oh shit, man. This is back in the early 2000s. Man, they talking about they want me to fight Jamil McCline on ESPN. I need to win.
But buddy,
Motherfuckers was fight to try to get that
913.
$40,000.
Honestly, one of my best friends ever. He was a junior middleweight champion up here in New England.
Mm-hmm.
He fought Chavez Jr. and Kid Chocolate. He's fought all over the world. I was real close with him. Go to the gym with him. I went to his fight. He fought Harry Joe Yorgi that beat Tommy Hitman's Hearn son. It was an undercard on an ESPN fight. He fought on ESPN 3 or 4 times. You know that, but I I was real close with the kid. And that was so true. If he could win that, he'd have to travel down to New Hampshire at the ballroom down there and fight. And it was basically saying, if you beat this kid, you get a shot on an undercard. He fought on the undercard of Emmanuel Augustus before. I met Mickey Ward through him. Mickey, he used to be Mickey Ward's sparring partner for the Gotti fights. And after one of the fights, it was on Halloween or something. Mickey said he was like Jason, and they thought Mickey was regarding the movie Jason Halloween. Mickey was talking about my friend, Jason LaHulia. But yeah, I've been in the fight game forever. My dad loved it, as a kid. I remember him and my mom went to and I remember listening to Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran on a radio, like real early. And I remember my dad talking. My dad used to always have his buddies around, and he used to always run it in their face. You guys all had Liston, and I had fucking whatever. My dad got good odds on it. My dad loved Cassius Clay at the time, and he was an underdog against Liston in that first fight.
Right.
No one thought he was gonna have a chance. They
Big
thought he was
underdog, yeah.
And my dad, that was one of my dad's, rest in peace to my old man, but that was one of the things I remember. He'd always brag about that,
So you see boxing through the same lens that I see it in. I can tell right now.
Just love the
He's
sport. Like
so
today 913. Today, like at a big fight, like this Petervia Bivol fight. Like I kind of get rubber legged. Like when my buddy used to fight, I kind of get rubber legged. I'm like, thank God I'm not fighting because I'm already kind of juiced. I'm already juiced out because I get this. My hair kind of stands up. It's like, I played sports competitively. Myself, I never got more butterflies than at a boxing match. Just the excitement, the sway it can sway. You think one guy on, and another guy fights back. You're like, how are they? It's just incredible.
Who do you think won that fight, bro?
Who are you saying?
Better be
fight.
I wish it was a draw. I bet the draw. I picked it. I thought the right man won, but a tough fight to score. I thought the aggression and I had it 5-5 going into the last 2 rounds. I thought it was a draw, and I still thought it was a draw. If you scored it a draw, that fight could have went any way. If they would have scored that to Bivol, Petervia wouldn't have got robbed. I just thought it was a real competitive, technical fight. I thought the right man won.
When I watched it the second time, I still had Bivol winning 7-5, but I could get it though because he let off the gas in the championship rounds.
Yeah. He stopped throwing. He stopped doing what he was doing. He was controlling it. I thought Petervia was in for a long night. He was moving. He was hitting him with those faster punches, and it seems like if he would have stepped on the accelerator a little more, he could have really took Petervia out. He landed the biggest punch of the night.
I think it was the power though. He, like you said,
the
it
power.
wasn't like when
the accumulation power.
Yeah, when I was watching it, it wasn't
that thud and power, bro.
That thud and power, exactly. Better Be wasn't even really landing like that, but when he hit him in them gloves, you go back and watch, that's what made him retreat. Like fuck that shit. That shit hurt. Like he hit me.
He hit him with a couple good ones though. He did hit him with a couple
and the
good
body
ones.
shots. The body shots was a motherfucker. Yeah, he tough as shit.
I had a feeling it'll go the distance because he's not to be like a yard. I mean, Bivol can defensively sound fighter, and I have Bivol and Petervia. People come out with these pound for pound rankings. I don't know how anybody could have Canelo ahead of those two. I just don't know. Maybe before Saunders, maybe before Saunders and Plant, Marketability, Saunders and Plant. When Canelo was there, I think I had him one before he lost to Bivol. But today you hear a lot of these things, and I'm like, where the fuck do you have Bivol? Did you guys just watch? That was a beautiful fight. There was no fireworks, no knockdowns. But as someone that you can see how heavy they are. They're big men, and they're so fucking skilled. And that was a 39, 40-year-old dude there. Petervia was a whole different.
Right. And another thing too, though, that I appreciate. One thing, I mean, both of them survived at doing. I mean, successful at doing. Neither one of them got to fight. They fight.
Right, exactly.
Neither one.
Exactly. It was a tug of war. There was no separation.
Yeah,
there was no separation, was there?
Neither one got to fight.
No separation. You're right.
Nobody got their way.
No one got their will. No one implied their will on the other, really.
Right.
I thought Petervia was gonna.
I went for Better Be, but I had Bivol eking it out. But when I rewatched it again, I was like, damn, this is a draw.
Yeah.
I had it 6-6 all.
I had 7-5, but I was like, if it was a draw, I wouldn't be mad. I just feel like Bivol conquered the earlier rounds.
If it was a draw, I was cashing in. I had the draw bet, and I had it with a parlay with some other bets, and it was like I was ready to celebrate. And that first card was red 114, 114. I'm like, oh no, I might be calling out of work Monday. But then
what was the odds on the draw?
It was plus 1,400. Or maybe plus 1,600. It was somewhere up around there, but I had
was the underdog.
Better Be was a slight underdog. The late money went on Petervia, but he was like plus 110, plus 115. But it was crazy. And then I'm watching the live scoring. You can go to the live scoring on DraftKings because you could bet the fight live. You can go in the 7th round and bet a fight, unless they take it off if it's a one-side beatdown. But they were both minus 110. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, come on, draw.
That's right.
If you ever want to see the real score of a fight, go to that fucking DraftKings online live betting when you're watching any game, basketball game or anything. You see, like, why is it like that? You watch the game, you go, now I know why it's like that, because you see those odds change. Like, but that's what they were. I was so hoping for a draw, and like you say, I'm sorry, your name up there. My name's Mad Chad. I'm up here in Portland, Maine. I know 913 and I know Punch.
Oh, okay. My bad. My name's Slick 50, man. I got a channel, GMT
Yeah,
Sports.
for sure.
Yeah, GMT
If
Sports.
you could drop your link in the main thing, I'll definitely subscribe to
you.
it, man. I love talking to sports. I really enjoy it. My place, I have a
Oh
channel
man,
too.
when I
man.
catch you on, Chad, I'm on it. I'm on it, man. Cause
Oh yeah, I always be on the tavern chat.
Oh yeah, they're out of their mind over there, just complete nuts. It
They
gets
funny
out
as
of
hell.
control because I'm not there most of the time. I work and I just leave it running. You know what I mean? I got this autistic kid. He loves Looney Tunes. He comes in and chat. You know, just a bunch of characters. But you
he
do
was
get a little bit of
shadow
boxing.
boxing the other day too.
Yeah. We get some shadow boxes. Who knows what's going on? But it's really unprofessional. It's just a Looney Toony, we are the world type dysfunctional family.
But you know what though, Punch? This goes back to what you said before the fight. And I don't know how, like, you just said some shit and it just stuck. What you said was, bro, I can't be mad if anybody picks the other guy or whatever, because this fight is close, bro. You can't even be mad at it.
Yeah.
Right.
And now here we are, like a
Hmm.
week later, 2 weeks later, whatever, and we saying, damn, I think it was a draw. This fight was one of the this fight was one of the best match fights.
Bro, it was so hard to pick somebody. Like, I was like, I don't
put
know
it in there.
who's gonna win this, man. Like, this is really the epitome of 50-50, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be mad at whoever wins now. It's just too close. And the fight was really like that, bro. And I enjoyed the fuck out of it, but I still think Bivol got him by a round, bro. But in the end,
I put it in the private chat too.
Yeah, punch though. Like I say, as a fight fan, when they were reading those cards, I didn't know who fucking won. And if anybody's sitting there saying they know who won, they didn't fucking really know, because that was a fucking close.
I was mad. I was mad because I thought Bivol pulled it out.
Yeah, at the time I thought Bivol won.
You just don't know what the judge is gonna go for. Like you said, you felt
the
like better be put the aggression
card, bro. Like that was horrible.
Now judges, like you say, if you go by what judges supposed to judge by, then that's what I was looking at the fight. But like you say, you don't know what the judge is looking at. You know,
I didn't see no
the
separation. Usually, if in a fight, you can kind of see who separates themselves. That's usually the winner. They show a little separation. They turn it on at a certain point. They shift the gear, and they just change. They imply their will for however longer than their opponent. And there was none of that in this fight. This was a complete what? All right, now what are we going to do next round? Who won? All right, now we're going to fight again. There was no separation. There was no, like, at a maybe a moment, Bivol kind of lost.
They couldn't believe Bivol was standing in there with him. Like,
I knew he could though. I had Bivol all week.
Chad?
I had Bivol all week.
Chad, you say you like Marvin Hagler, right?
Oh, my favorite of all
with
time.
Marvin Hagler in the Ray Leonard fight, bro. He was a victim of his own knockout streak. You know what I mean? He was a victim of knocking
the
everybody out. So when the fight
Marvin had some commercials, but Sugar Ray was a darling. He was the Olympian. He was ring calling all these fights. And after that fight, even though people say robbery, that wasn't a robbery. I thought Hagler won. I remember the fight. I traumatized from it. I think
that was the closest fight I've ever seen in my life.
You could pull it up in Google. You could pull up Google and just say scorecards of the Hagler Leonard. It's all over the fucking board. I mean, there's some well-respected people that have both parties. And that's the beauty of boxing. And it's the sadness of it, kind of, because you think there's, but I don't think Hagler Leonard, like Hagler's my man. I claimed robbery for a minute, right? Bobby Russo, the guy that runs the Golden Gloves, the most respected person in New England. He knows all the fighters. He has Leonard winning. We would argue for fucking. I don't argue about it no more with him. I don't argue with nobody about it no more, because it is what it is.
It is what it is at that point, right?
And I rewatched it. And it's hard to
that fight to this day.
But
to this day, bro.
But this is the fight. While we're talking about this fight, to bring it back home, though, this is a fight they should be campaigning for a rematch. They should be trying to market the fuck out of a rematch.
Yeah, this and Haney versus Garcia.
Period. Instead of trying to milk it, fuck that shit. It should be immediate rematch. 100%.
And you know what? Can I ask y'all a question? I don't know how this is going to work, because they say it was a unification in the 4-belt era, but guess what though? Bivol had the IBO too.
Yeah, it was 5.
So it was really 5 titles. So how does that work out? Do you any of you guys know on the panel?
No, it ain't gonna work out because the IBO ain't respected like that.
Like,
when they recognize
it, they don't acknowledge it. Like, it's not
acknowledge it. It sucks. It sucks though. It sucks though because IBF gonna take their belt, and he still had them 4. And you would think they'd be like, "Oh, undisputed," but they're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do that.
If
And
any
another
fight
thing, is remember,
deserves a
man,
rematch, that deserves a rematch.
it
Facts.
deserves a rematch, but you got to remember, man, who's chasing Better BF now? You know who is, and he always gets his way.
Yeah.
No, Canelo doesn't want no Beterbiev.
Hell
He do.
nah. But
Yeah, he
Turvey
do.
gonna
I
beat
heard.
No,
I
Canelo,
read
Canelo
that
bro.
he
end up on
already
a
reaching
He
stretcher,
out.
gonna
bro.
beat Canelo.
I read
He
that
would.
already. He gonna beat the fuck out of Canelo, but I
He's
heard that they
chopping
No,
already
Canelo.
reaching out.
He has too many fun tickets. He
Canelo
doesn't
won that.
want
He
to
want to
die.
be 2-time undisputed. That's
No,
why he won
not
it.
against Beterbiev. Maybe in 3
Right.
years.
I
Maybe
wouldn't
when
do
he's
it,
I said
bro.
the
43.
same thing, bro. No, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Canelo Alvarez people are reaching out to fucking Bob Arum. They want
And
the money.
Canelo is afraid.
This
He's
is
afraid of
crazy as
Benavidez.
hell.
What do you?
I'm like,
He's
well,
afraid of
Bivol beat the shit
Benavidez.
out you,
What do
man.
you
What you think
think
Better BF
Beterbiev
gonna
will
do
do
to
to
you?
him? Canelo can't move like Bivol. Beterbiev will
Bro,
bust
I
that
agree, Chad.
motherfucker up from pillar to post. He might
I
leave on
think
a
Canelo
stretcher,
gonna get
never be
knocked out
able
in
to
6
Canelo has
rounds.
to
He
wear his
try to fight
survive
this
pajamas
motherfucker.
again. He might end
every
up in a
fight,
fucking
bro.
stretcher. If he does, he has balls of steels. All that
6
talking about
rounds.
Canelo. If he
Listen,
fights
Canelo has to
Beterbiev,
fight in every
shout out
fight
to
around
Canelo.
about 6 or 7 rounds. The Canelo fades
Yep.
Six
and
or
he
seven.
lays on the ropes. That's
Beterbiev
when
gets
Better
stronger.
Beef is gonna
And
whoop
you
his
can't do that
motherfucking
with you
ass with
can't
them
do
Yeah,
that
you
with
heavy ass
can't lay on the
gloves.
ropes with Better
Beterbiev.
BF. You gonna go to sleep.
He has no gas.
Beterbiev gonna fuck
Canelo
him up.
doesn't jog, doesn't run. He plays golf and drinks and sings karaoke and hits the bag. The dude is a
Right.
fucking he's got the silky sheep. He shows up in silky pajamas. I mean, he's fucking
Yes,
Exactly.
he
making fun of the
does.
whole shit.
Exactly, bro.
This fucking dude
Hey,
is toast.
I said
He's
that
afraid
same
of
shit too.
Benavidez. Whoever you're hearing this from, he's fucking chasing Beterbiev. That is a flat out fucking
That's
lie.
dumb, bro.
No
you know what, bro?
fucking way.
I
Hell,
hear
now
is
I gotta retract the statement I made a couple weeks back, GMT. And now, remember when I said I consider Errol Spence number 2 at 154? I take that back after seeing the way
You
that nigga was
consider what?
partying.
you could,
Like, I take that back after seeing
you
that nigga
can't be.
partying in the club like that yesterday, man. That nigga was getting drunk as hell. He don't care about boxing at all.
I
I
don't
take it back.
consider him number 2
I've
at
been telling
I
154,
take
even
it
if he
back.
you he's
wasn't.
not
Hey, I said he was
everybody
number
thought
2
he
at
was.
54 when they asked me that, and everybody called me crazy, man, because I was like, I ain't gonna just
Nah, he
say
shouldn't
Errol
have
straight.
been.
need AA.
After he
Errol
got
need
poked by
AA.
He need
Errol's
a
an
fight at
alcoholic.
154 to put
You know
him
what I
on there.
mean? But like,
Errol's
bro,
a
after
drunk.
what I
He got
seen
to stop
yesterday,
drinking.
he ain't motivated. He
No,
ain't
he's not.
motivated.
And
Yeah,
anybody, it can happen to
that
anybody.
Fundora is gonna
Rock
whoop his ass
stars.
and get Arrow out of
He
His
got
here.
to get
fight,
himself right because
that,
Errol's a good kid. He's a good kid, bunch of talent, but he's got that demon, and it's out of control with him. And all I'm saying, his head ain't right. He's going in with these killers. Errol was a killer back in the day. You know, you when you're younger, you can kind of have the fun and keep going. But this dude's been in some wars, crashes, and you know, his head ain't there, Punch. And that was my favorite fighter. I followed Errol for years and years. I knew about him. I knew
yeah, I
about
do
Errol
too.
more than any fighter when I first hit the internet talking boxing.
I
People
I
thought I
I,
was in a gang. They're
honest,
like,
I
"What are you
never
in?"
thought that highly of Earl Spence.
I did.
Never thought he was that.
Me, me
He
either, bro.
reminded
I
me of
wasn't.
Hagler. I thought he was going to be a
I
middleweight when
wasn't.
I
first
I
never thought
started
wasn't
he was on
sold on
following.
Crawford's
Earl
level.
Spence
Never.
until he fought Kell Brook. When he went over there and
Yep,
fought Kell
yep.
Brook,
Oh, that was so
that's
fun.
when I was like, okay, we might got something here. You know what I'm saying? We might
And
got
that's
something
mad
here.
he ain't take the Thurman fight.
Even that had an
But then
ass
he turned
fight.
around and fought Mikey Garcia. That shit pissed me off.
Yep.
You
I'm
gonna
like,
fight the
why
little
Mikey?
dude?
Yeah, that
But
weight
Why
bully
little
ass
Mikey?
shit, man.
Fight had an ass came off lost the love. So
Busting up. You're breaking up.
You breaking up, man. Get from
hello.
underneath that
Oh,
tree,
because
nigga.
he got his face broke against Triple G or something there, right? Then he got his
Yeah.
Man
face.
out there underneath that goddamn tree.
He's under the.
Hello. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, get from
Can
underneath
you hear
that
me
tree,
now?
nigga.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Well, I said even the Kell Brook fight had an asterisk next to it because he just came off of the Golovkin fight. You know what I mean? And just took a beating by
Oh, and
Golovkin,
Golovkin did him
bro. So
dirty.
I didn't really think too highly of the Kell Brook Errol Spence fight. That had an asterisk by it.
Hey, Nan,
And
how
you
did
know
I
what I
forget
say
Kel
about
Brook fought
Yeah,
GGG, bro? You're right.
I could agree
GGG
with
did
that.
do
I
him
agree
dirty.
with that to a standpoint. It was just the fact that he had to go over there, be under their shit, and actually survive taking it from him. You know what I'm saying? And
But
got him
see,
out of
you
there.
got to realize though, and this is not to be nasty, but like I always say, man, getting knocked out is like having your hymen busted.
Right.
It's never gonna come back the same.
That's how I feel about Deontay and Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
talk about this all the time with Tyson Fury. They were like, Usyk did this. I said, but you got to think he just came out 3 fucking wars with Deontay, bro, and was knocked down. I don't know how many times in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and to bounce off of that, to be
it wasn't
honest,
gonna
he
be
did
too
look way
hard.
more
It wasn't gonna be
motivated.
too hard to get that shot off that Usyk gave him, had him bouncing around like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, did you think you seen a more motivated Fury at the press conference? I do. You know, sometimes he don't take shit serious. He looked like he got that locked in look again.
He looked like he looked like he already losing weight. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But I don't know, bro. You never know what you're gonna get with Tyson Fury.
That's what I mean. But like, it looked like we're gonna get a good one out of him this time.
Punch,
so I won't be surprised if he come out.
Fury
Punch. I
did the
know.
biggest bitch move ever, bro. Bro, you signed a picture of a guy knocking
Yeah, I
you
was
the
just
fuck
gonna
out.
That
say
shit
that,
was
bro.
fucking
Kill
hilarious, bro. He should have
Kill
told that
me
boy.
saying
That shit was
I
funny.
would have ripped that shit up.
The old Fury, the Fury that was fighting Wilder, the Fury that was fighting Klitschko and shit, he would have ripped that fucking shit to shreds and said he would have pushed him. He would have got up and pushed him back, and then this dude is like, I call Fury a hoss now with Geldon. His wife, they said, had a miscarriage. He's trying to have more kids. He's fucking like a rabbit. He's drinking. He's falling down. I mean,
so y'all got like 7
He's
fucking
me.
kids.
Fury is me, y'all. Those who know me personally, that's me.
He's stupid.
Would you trust me in a world title fight? As good as friends as we all are, would y'all trust me in a world title fight?
No, bro.
You laughing?
Hell
Okay,
no.
fuck you, Punch. You work in my corner. You see what I'm saying? Do you trust me?
Oh shit. But you ain't lying though, because right that fight, man, what he got in all sorts of trouble, going to the bar, kicking him out, and all sorts of shit.
Yes, that's me.
You're on Netflix. Like he's Silky Sheets, I think. He you know, he's a rock star. He ain't a
been
fighter
saying
no more.
that shit. He had an interview where he was saying, he said, I really don't need the money. I just do shit because I like it. I don't care. Me and Deontay got enough money. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like the way he was talking about, I was like, I really don't care about the shit for real. I'm just trying to build my nest egg up. You know what I mean? But nah, man, I don't know. And then for his Usyk ass always come out. I was laughing at you put that shit in the chat because I knew he was gonna come out some crazy shit. If you know the history of Usyk, been chasing Tyson Fury for the longest. A lot of people don't know like the subliminals they shoot at each other. Do you remember when Tyson Fury came out in that press conference in that Batman costume? If you never saw it, there was I forgot.
Klitschko. He was fighting Klitschko.
He came out in a Batman, right? Usyk was at cruiserweight. So Usyk next fight, he came out in a Joker outfit.
Yep.
He's been chasing Tyson Fury. He been wanted that fight.
Now he coming out like a hitman.
Yeah, he came out Agent 47, right? A hitman.
Hey, I gotta run, man. I gotta go get the Celtic junkyism, man. I'm big on this basketball. My son plays basketball. His last year of college, D3. He broke the college's record for threes. He had 83 last year. 88 threes.
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope.
Who does he play for?
At 42%. He plays up in Farmington in Maine. But they play against some good competition, you know. And he went to USM for 2 years at Portland High School. Like, Portland is the biggest city in Maine. You know, not that Maine's big, but Portland is like, you know, I grew up in the projects in Portland. And my son he went to Portland too, and he has the record for most threes in a season, most threes in a game. Shot 50% in high school from three.
Oh, shit, you from Maine?
Yeah, from
2
fucking
years ago,
Maine.
me and my wife had the biggest argument because I wanted to go to Maine because I love lobster.
Yeah.
And she wanted to go to California, and I'm from California. We live in Kansas City. And we went back and forth. Needless to say, we ended up in California.
You did, right?
I
just subscribed to GMT, and thanks a lot for having me.
Hey,
you guys know your shit, and you know, just talk your shit. Have different opinions on who won the fight, so we can just talk about it, right? And here we go. Have a great night. And once again, everybody, thank you for having me, Nine and Punch.
Thanks,
I met Nine and Punch at the same title. Punch goes hard. Punch goes hard. You got to have a kitchen fire. He cooking so hard. I mean,
fucking right.
Whipping in the kitchen. I mean, have a great night, guys.
All right, now.
All right, Jay, have a good one, bro.
Peace.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man. I forgot to tell y'all, man. I got some pretty good news now that we're talking about sons, man. My son just signed with Stanford to play baseball.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
Nigga.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Fucking go.
Damn right.
I'm so proud of that nigga.
Damn right.
God damn, the hood nigga made good.
Bro, listen,
Hood
we got
fucked around,
we
did
got we
something
got
right.
big brains with dirty mouths, bro.
Yeah. Hey, and that's little buddy that was on the live the other day, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome, dog.
That's
yeah,
what's
man. I'm
up,
That's what's
man.
up.
excited for him,
That's
bro.
what's up, bro.
Major leagues might really be in the future. I thought that was bullshit. He's like, Dad, I'm gonna make it to the majors one day. I'm like, yeah, everybody thinks that's something you got to show me. That nigga showing me.
That's what's up, man.
I'm excited for him, man.
I'm happy to hear Black. He's
That's
going to
what's
play
up, bro.
baseball, bro.
Like he
And
ain't
they
gonna be
don't go
home
for it
though.
no
That's
more.
the hardest thing that's gonna take getting used to. Like, damn, man, I'm gonna drive him up there and shit. But it's like, damn, that's gonna be, parent wise, you're like, fuck. But he growing up, so it's like, all right, nigga, like, all right, don't get
Right.
caught up in the girls, bro. Like, you
Let
know
him
what I mean?
breathe. You gotta
And
let him
take this
breathe.
shit serious, but he got a fucking scholarship, bro. I ain't believe it, bro. I was like, wow.
Yeah, Punch, we just got a new wide receiver, right? I'm just
Yeah, man.
saying.
I seen that, man. Listen, I would have been like super geek for y'all 3 years ago. Now we'll see. If he's still the same deal, because he ain't had a quarterback like this. So we're gonna see. Because I was like, man, I always been a big fan of him, bro. Because my last name's Hopkins, nigga. So of course, I'm pumped for him.
Yeah, so
So I'm geek
yeah,
for any nigga.
exactly, bro. So
So
only thing
like
we
what?
need is
So like he got
separation
Pat
and
now,
him
so
to
he got
catch
a
the
chance to
ball. That's
show
all we
some
need.
skills.
A little
But at
bit
the
of
same time,
separation,
he
catch
at
the
the end
ball.
of his career, my nigga. So we'll see. Like
Man,
Yeah,
y'all
that
we
needed
just
him
trying
shit.
to
though.
go to the ship.
Great
We trying to go to
signing.
the ship.
Like, man, great signing. You ain't gonna hear me hate. Great signing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all needed that nigga bad, and I was like, wow. I like the. Who I said that to my brother. We was talking about where you think he gonna go because our name came up. I'm like, we don't need him. No, we need that nigga the Chiefs. Y'all got that nigga too. I was like, all right, Kansas
Let me
City. I
let
see
me
y'all
ask y'all a
nigga.
question though. Where do y'all think it went south? Like what period in boxing? Where do y'all
Floyd Mayweather.
think it went south?
Floyd Mayweather. He started
Mayweather,
it off. He made it
Mayweather
Right?
about
time.
money and not about prestige. Fuck the belts.
Yep,
All I care about is the check.
Yeah. And
Mayweather time,
also,
bro.
yeah, and it all for me, I agree. It was when what was that when he the first 24/7 when he started throwing money at the
Mm.
camera,
Yep.
and that was the birth of the new pay-per-view model.
Yep.
And that all ties in, and that for me, that's when it's gonna end. It's gonna end
Where that's
because
when
the
that A
pay-per-view model
started
is
and
is
all that
playing
shit
out,
started.
bro.
And pay
It's
per view
playing the
is
fuck
flaming
out.
out. Streaming services are gonna kill pay per view off, bro. It's
Yeah,
coming.
it's playing out, and I think that's when I think this is the era of where you go see the pick and choosing of like you got your Javantes and your Canelos, the only two that seem like to be propping the sport up, and it's gonna have to come to a full him. You know what I'm saying?
Think about this, man. This is what's really gonna go. Just imagine this, and this is just me speculating. But man, what if these big ass billionaire ass broadcasting companies like Netflix and Amazon start actually signing fighters to fight on their networks on their platform?
That's gonna be terrible.
Like that's what's about to start happening.
Mhm.
I tell you why that's
Like,
terrible. That's
I'm
too
telling,
much interest and control
like,
for
bro, I'm
one
telling.
person.
They're already breaking into it just to get them on their platform. Soon they want to start going after the fight. Like, these
Yeah,
dudes
because
But
so
you
like
know
like
much
what,
money.
fellas? The way
And
the
nigga
game is
signed
going now,
Javante Davis to
the
a
game is
4-fight
going
deal for.
in a way. The game is going now to the way like you gonna have to really, really have a real organic fan base in
Yeah,
order to sell pay-per-view buys. You
yeah.
can't just show up and say, "Oh yeah, my guy's a star," and this, that, and the third. No, in order to sell pay out to Tio when he say activate fire stick. That's what the
right.
fuck I'm gonna do. If I don't think it's a worthy fight, man, I'm not buying that shit.
Yeah, bro, facts.
And I haven't seen a fight that was worthy to buy in a very long time. You got to realize, like, from where I came from, don't you know that we seen Hasim Rockmine
Mm-hmm.
versus Evander Holyfield, where he had that big hemoglobin on his head. That was
Mm-hmm.
free.
Mm-hmm.
That was on HBO. We seen Lennox Lewis versus Vitaly Klitschko, free,
Right.
HBO.
Right. They
You,
had to
you
build
see
up
what I'm
fights.
saying? We seen Gotti Ward 1. We seen Gotti Ward 1 for free.
Right.
HBO.
Right.
You feel me? So if
Right.
some of these shits ain't some fights back in the day, bro. I don't know if y'all know back in the day, but like we had Antonio Marco Barrera versus
Barrera.
Eric Morales,
Yep.
which wasn't a pay per view at first. But the
Right.
fight was so good that it came back and it became a pay per view.
Right.
And
You feel me?
and we got the them epics that Juan Manuel Marquez first fight versus Pacquiao. You got that for free too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
You don't get that no
the
more.
pay-per-view
Everything costs
model's
money
finna die,
now.
bro.
But yeah, think
It's
about it.
finna
All the
die.
networks are gone. HBO's gone. Showtime's gone. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, the
Everything's
thing,
on
well,
streaming
it's
platforms now.
streaming platforms, but that's the new cable. So for me, that's perfectly fine. But it's gonna have to take they're going to take a step back and understand that the model that had been going on for years was never broken. You have to build these fighters up, not the fighter per se, but in the eyes of the public. You get what I'm saying? To make them want to see this fighter dominating, and you build that hype. Damn, why they not fighting each other? Then boom, a pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? That's the shit now I'm talking about. We saw these fighters, the build up of these cats. You get what I'm saying? It was free. We got to watch them, and then when they was on pay-per-view, it's like justified. It ain't you just finna give me shit.
Yeah,
you know
our
what I'm
boxing
saying?
after
And
dark.
want us to pay
Our
for
boxing after dark is pro box now.
it. Yeah, you get what I'm saying
That's
though.
true. You're
But
right.
pro box is good for boxing. That's good for boxing.
Yeah, that's
Because
we don't
guess
got
what
no
pro
more
box
boxing
gonna
after
give you?
dark.
Because guess what pro box gonna give you? A bunch of stars that's gonna be able to get elevated in the same essence of what Nine's talking about. A bunch of them guys gonna get their shot. You see what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
A bunch of them guys gonna get their. Now all of them ain't gonna make it, but you might get a couple diamonds in the rough off that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? And that's what we need, bro. All 12 pay-per-views a year, everybody competing on pay-per-views. Then you got fucking Top Rank want to put a card on the same time, just home put a card on, and then you canceling each other out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It ain't got too wild. It ain't got too fucking wild with the pay-per-view model. And the pay-per-view model is supposed to be around marketability, but you're shooting yourself in the foot because your fight's not panning out.
And the crazy thing is they don't market their best fighters. It's crazy.
But
They
see,
market the most popular ones.
Exactly.
Think about the pay-per-view model though. This is the thing, bro. You don't have a form system because
Right.
I'm not paying to watch no do amazing. You know what the fuck is he doing? But under pay-per-view,
Your phone breaking up now.
this kid, I'm driving, y'all. So, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
You be going in and out of the matrix, nigga.
We hear you. He'll pop back in. There you go.
The current pay-per-view model. Yeah, under the current pay-per-view model, bro, you can't cultivate no new talent because ain't nobody gonna pay for no kid that don't know who the fuck he is.
Right.
So you gotta have him. You gotta put him out there, man. You gotta put him out there so people can see him and give free samples. Even if you was a drug dealer, bro, you still gotta give free samples. Man, try this.
Right.
Then they'll come back and they'll pay. But we ain't got no free samples of none of these kids. That's why everything is predicated on markability. We got this one guy that's got markability versus the other guy that got markability. They both can't fight their way out of a wet paper sack, but that's world's biggest motherfucking fight. And this shit is starting to get ridiculous. And that's why I came up with this subject. Because you know what? It's a civil war in boxing right now. It's markability versus talent.
No, that's 100%. Because quiet as kept, like I said, if they would have had Market Bivol, as much we regard him as a master boxer, and you had better be known to be the Punisher, 20 KOs, 20 wins, 20 KOs. And where is it that you can't market that? And on top of that, you actually be telling the truth. You get what I'm saying? Like that, they're the ones that should be propped up. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that Javante shouldn't. I'm not saying Canelo didn't earn it. But all I'm saying is that you can't bet the house on two fighters, bro. You just can't bet the house on two fighters. There's plenty of other motherfuckers that you got to put. You got plenty of other boxes you could put money behind. You get what I'm saying? Because it sucks. It sucks
you want to know
at the end of the day.
You want to know what's one of the number one problem, bro? This is one of the number one problems. Here in the United States, if a motherfucker's not an American, we not fucking with him like that. We'll call him a Euro bum. We'll call him, oh man, fuck that. Only country we'll half-ass accept is Mexico, bro. And that's the problem. So here you are, you got this American kid, wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, all this marketability in the world, like, yeah, he's the man, and then you put his ass in there with one of these Eastern European guys, and guess what? He gets the shit beat out of him.
Yep.
Right.
These dudes is carved out.
Put him in there with one of those guys from Africa, like Jared Allen, and he gets the
Yep.
shit beat out of him.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's marketability is really, really killing us. Let your fist do the motherfucking talking.
Right.
Your fist do the motherfucking talking. Nigga, you marketable because I kick what you do? I box, I kick motherfuckers' ass. That is my marketability.
Right. 100%.
Not because this motherfucker hanging out with Yellow Beezy and you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is doing this, that, and the third and shit. And oh man, yeah, man, boo, 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 boo. Man, fuck all that.
Right. But then when you get a
Let this
motherfucker
nigga
who believe in themselves, people shit on them. When you get a boxer that actually say that shit, hey man, y'all see what the fuck I'm doing in the ring? What the fuck I need to rant, rave, hoop, and holler fucking for, and all that shit, then he ain't shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they want them to jump like buffoons and be fucking ignorant. You get what I'm saying? But that's not the case because, like you say, England ain't got to do that. Europe motherfuckers ain't got to do that. They go support their fighters based on what they see in that ring, not because they talking shit, not because they doing all that. They let their promoters over there do all that. That's why you think we know Eddie more. America know Eddie better than any Euro fighter. Because Eddie is paid to run his fucking mouth. He says it time after time. It's my job to run my mouth. It's their job to be in the gym training.
Speaking of Eddie Slick, did you do some research on that?
Yeah.
Fucking around?
No, he ain't. They still fuck with each other. That was cap. That was cap. I put a short up. I put the short up where a dude said it. Jimmy Iceman, which we call Better Be Trainer.
Yeah.
I found the interview and he said that somebody texted him that.
Yeah, I watched the interview before I even saw
that. He said he texted him that. He didn't say Eddie texted. He said somebody texted him. So he don't know. So at the end of the day, it's cap. And then you watch Eddie today. I'm like, how the fuck is that true? Off the rip, I knew it was cap because he can't say he ain't fucking with Turkey. He fucked with Turkey with Shakur.
Bro, I said this. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna do a little research. That's
why so that was cap. That was cap. But why we bring Turkey up, why we got Turkey name up, he's another one falling in that trap of marketability because he's trying to go after all the top names.
Yep.
And that's not what it's all about, neither. You get what I'm saying? So, and I'm only saying that because this year was good that he did that, so pretty much people can see who's who, right? But then what are you gonna do next year? What are you gonna do? You just gonna keep trampling with the same
trying to make it like because Eddie was feeling some other way because he lost every single fight on the rear.
Well, that's Eddie's problem. That's Eddie's job on the line.
Bad matchups, nigga. A lot of hype jobs over there.
You know, that's
room. A lot of hype jobs.
See, that's the thing. See, that's the thing too. He got some hype jobs, bro. But I will say this: it's a thin line with a hype job and Styles. Some of them cats was just tailor made for the other cat. You get what I'm saying? And that's where matchmaking come in. You know what I mean? So like some of those guys that you seen lost will give anybody else some big fucking problems.
All right, so
it's just that guy. It's just that guy they was in the ring with was not. He wasn't ready for that yet. You get what I'm saying?
Let's go through some of the names. Let's go through some of the names in the Matchroom stable, and you telling me that some of these dudes ain't overhyped as fuck. We'll start with Boots.
Nah, Boots ain't overhyped. Boots just ain't had a chance to prove himself.
That's
how I feel about Boots.
He's a phenom. Niggas are saying he's ready for Terrence Crawford. Overhyped.
But guess what though? What boxer ain't never said that? You just named Sonny Liston, right? Hold on, Doc. Hold on. We got to put statistics with it. Put statistics with it. You just said Sonny Liston, right? You know how he got that Sonny Liston fight? By calling Sonny Liston out, showing up at him, gambling. Why he gambling? Showing up, patronizing the fuck out of him. And they were saying the same thing. Who the fuck is this kid? This kid don't deserve a shot with this big monster. But guess what? He got it. Hold on.
Was the gold medal.
But we know that now. Hold on. We know that now.
All right.
What I'm saying is at the time,
he was cooking everybody.
What I'm saying at the time, people were talking just like you. Who is this kid thinking he could fuck with him?
Bro,
he got his shot.
Have 30 wins in the world.
He got his shot. What I'm saying is he got his shot and he proved himself. Did he not?
That ain't the same. That is not the same thing.
It is the same fucking thing. We haven't seen
no gold medals.
I can't call him a hype job till he gets in the ring with a motherfucking real champion.
but
he looked like he got the goods. I'm not.
Can't compare him to what Ali did, though,
And don't
bro.
take
That's
what I'm
whole two
saying.
different
Don't
paths.
take
But
what I'm saying as if he the shit.
Whoa.
I'm not saying he the shit.
In Punch's defense, bro, Ali was a gold medalist.
Yeah, he
Bro,
a
He
gold
showed
medal.
up
I
with
get
gold
that.
medal
I
behind his
get
neck.
that, bro. But you go back and read the fucking articles. Nobody believed Ali was
They're
gonna
just
win
racist
none
as
of
fuck.
that.
Fuck them.
Nobody believed that shit.
Okay, then that's my point. So
All
at the
the
end of the
young
day,
niggas did.
I
All
can't
the young
say
niggas
what
loved
Boots
it.
could do and can't do.
It was
All
all
I'm
them
saying is he
racist
needed a
ass
shot to
white
prove
kids talking about
himself, bro.
cats
But
don't
That's
stand a
it.
chance.
Guess
There's
what? At
nothing
the
wrong
end
with
of the
that,
day,
bro.
though, at the end
Because
of the day,
because at once y'all talking about
Boots
one
is
side
a
of
paper champion, bro.
yeah, but I'm not talking about no belts. I'm not talking about none of that shit. I'm talking about just looking at the boxer, watching him fight, right? He potentially has the goods. I'm not saying that he the
Oh yeah,
gonna be the
potentially.
next
I
future
agree.
champion. All I'm saying is he ain't had his shot. So I'm not gonna call him a bust. Call him a
I
hype
ain't say
guy,
a
but
bust. I
calling
said
him a
overhyped.
bust. I'm not gonna
Overhyped.
do that. You know what I'm saying? He just an exciting fighter. People gonna rant and rave. They just, but to the casual, they're not looking at like how we look at.
Let's say this. Boots is unproven.
Yes,
We do
that's
not know
it.
what's
There you
that's the right
go.
word.
I will ride with that.
That's
all
the right
I'm saying.
word.
Unproven.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
Unproven.
Yeah.
I don't think
We
Boots
don't know
could
what
beat
son
none
of
of the
that kid
champions
could.
at 147.
Right.
I think all the
Right.
champions at 147.
Because I guarantee you, if he get in there with Virgil, people gonna be like, damn, and he win. People are like, God damn, he beat the fuck out of him. Y'all saw that? You get what I'm saying? But then he can get in there and Virgil will beat the fuck out of him.
Virgil gonna
Until
beat
the
the out of
end.
Boots. You better not get in there with Virgil.
But
Until
Virgil
the
is
end.
unproven. Virgil's unproven.
You know
If
what I'm
Boots
saying?
get caught with them
But
shots,
Virgil been
Virgil
more
throw,
test.
Boots is gonna
Only
be
the
up
reason
down.
I picked Virgil is because Virgil done proved, he done been in them bigger fights
Yeah,
than this
Virgil
nigga.
been in a couple bigger fights than
You
Boots.
know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I said Virgil. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Virgil dropped bombs, yo. I don't know the way Boots get caught. If he get caught with them boys, woo. I don't know.
But
I don't think no way in hell Boots would be in the inside with Virgil.
no, he bet
I
that would be
think Virgil
that would
would
be
have
smart.
to catch him trying to score. He would try to punch in between his punches, like
right.
timing
Hell
when he
yeah.
come in.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, because that boy dropped bombs. You gotta give him that.
Because
Exactly,
Boots would be darting in and darting out, and Virgil would just have his hands. Virgil would do his best impersonation of Miguel Cotto.
Yeah, he would.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And it'll be
great
all
example.
body head. It'll be all body head. All body starting at the body, going upstairs.
Yep.
That's how it would be the entire fight for Virgil, bro. And I agree, bro. But I just think it's a good matchup. And like I say, Virgil have been in a couple more wars. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be a good fight. That's the only reason I bring Virgil up. Now, do I think Boots should jump in there with Terrence? Fuck no. Like that's just like dog. That's suicide. Like that's just my opinion. I don't think
It is.
you should just jump in there with a guy with that much experience and vet. I get your daddy got your back. I get all of that shit. You believe in your kids. I do. I believe in my daughter. I believe in all. They tell me I'm gonna support them, but at the end of the day, sometimes you just gotta be real. We not ready for that yet, son.
Can we
You
keep
get what
it
I'm
a
saying?
buck though, bro? Boots and Terrence is off the table until he gets a title or something at 154. Boots is off the table for Terrence. Terrence campaigns
What
at
Boots need to
154.
do? What Boots need to do? If he ain't go set up a big fight with Virgil or something like that, go fight Madrimal. Go if you really want him. Go chase him.
But see, this is
But you
all
can't just
54,
run your mouth,
bro. This is all 54.
He ain't got. That's what I'm saying.
This is what Boots need to do for his legacy. He needs to try to fight one of the other champions at 47 and then move up.
Let me ask you this.
Because you know what? Hold on, wait.
Who more likely to give him a shot?
I understand all that. But what I'm saying is this. Up until then, if he does not fight an incumbent champion, he is still a paper champion who defended a paper title, one fight, two fights, and moved the fuck on. He still has not fought an incumbent champion. Like Ric Flair say, to beat a man, you have to beat the man.
I understand that, but
he has not beat the man yet.
I think he should drop that belt and take his ass to 154. He'll have more success at 154 than he would at 147. None of them boys is gonna fight him.
That's the personal thing, though. Can he personally handle 154 pounds? We don't know.
So.
He's a big kid.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
But we don't know, though, bro.
I don't know.
All that remains to be seen. See, it's so many questions. You know what I mean? That we don't know the answers to.
Because it's like at 147, 147 is so dry right now. the only fight you want to see him in the ring with is another champion.
That's all.
It. That's it. And him sitting around
I like that
canceling
Thurman
himself out. It may never happen.
I like that
That's
Thurman
why.
fight, DMT.
That's why he should have called Norman's bluff and gave Norman what the fuck he wanted. He should have called that bluff because that's the only thing that would have made him or Norman legitimate. Do you understand that right now Mario Barrios, who got knocked out by a fucking lightweight, is the most legitimate champion at that weight?
I don't know. It looked like Stanley Jonas might be the boogeyman. I don't nobody want to fight that motherfucker.
Stanley Jonas didn't look good in his last fight.
Nobody
but we don't know.
But he
None
is a
of
body
these
snatcher.
dudes, until these guys start fighting each other, it's a wash. We don't know what's under the hood.
Right.
It's like sitting up here with a pretty ass Corvette, cherry red. You know what I'm saying? You nigga beat everything, nigga. Your shit is motherfucker hard.
Right.
Red interior, look like a motherfucking spaceship in the inside of this motherfucker. But you don't know what it looked like or what it's about until you open the hood of the car and see like, oh damn, I got an oil leak and some more shit, nigga. A couple of gaskets is fucked up. You don't know until you open the hood.
You don't know. No, but that same analogy I could use towards that. It's the same thing. If you don't use it, you lose it. Have you ever had I've had a nice car. And if you don't run that bitch, swear to God, your seals start breaking. They start dry rotting. All that shit. You be sitting there talking about, but this engine new, I only drive it 2 times a year. But that dry rot set in on them tires.
You know what's so crazy,
shit.
bro? You know what's so crazy, Slick? Both you and Punch share the same favorite fighter. And I'm willing to bet the reason why y'all rock with Terrence so much is because his hood got tested. They opened up the hood and you was like, nigga, I thought this was a motherfucking V4. This nigga got a whole motherfucking V8 up in his motherfucker.
like I'm gonna be real with you. The reason I like Terrence is this. Terrence showed me that what I'm showing you is because that's what I want to show you. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
When you fuck with him and get under his skin, then it's a whole nother Terrence. That's what you got out of that Derry John fight. When he told me, said, dude on the other side of his ring, did you get what you're looking for? When he beat the fuck out that nigga, that was a whole different animal. That's why in that press conference when they was like, Boots, talk shit to Bud. And Boots wouldn't talk shit. And he said, nah, why we gotta talk shit for? You see what I'm saying? Like it's a different, like Terrence mindset for me is that, nigga, I don't need y'all to congratulate me. I don't need you motherfuckers to like me. I know I'm the shit.
Can I cut in real quick too,
and
Slick?
that's the shit
Can
I
I
like.
cut in too real quick too, Slick? That's a good ass point you made. Like, did you get what you looking for?
Right.
If Bud would have said that and was dealing with the same people on PBC, like when Wilder said to this day,
yeah,
Bud would have been fucking huge.
They'd have ran with that shit, fam.
Or
they'd have ran with
concentrate
that shit.
on your fight, pussy, before you not make it to your fight, blood.
Right.
Think about it.
They'd have had that shit on shirts.
If he had the right markability behind him, he would be huge. The kid done been in a Rocky movie. He done did all this stuff quietly. The biggest beef in recent hip hop history, Terrence's name was mentioned. Right. You Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford, nigga. I'm whooping feet.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga, you was mentioned in the modern day ether, nigga.
Yeah.
But if he had the right markability behind it, he'd be over the moon.
That nigga Terrence and me remember I sent you that video I sent you, bro. Like that's a video, I swear to God. And I'm gonna say it live, bro. You know how you wake up, man, and you're not sure. Sometimes I don't know, man, I ain't gonna say you, but sometimes I wake up and
I got
have
you,
to motivate. I have to wake up and sometimes I have to motivate.
Right back. I got you, bro.
I have to wake up sometime and motivate myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I sometimes put my feet on the ground and feel shaky, man. And that video I sent you of Ali, when Ali told his crew, nigga, the fuck y'all looking like that fuck. You know what I'm saying? Put a smile on. Nigga, fuck that shit. And that nigga face, how that nigga face at the end, like y'all some bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the attitude that I ride with, bro. And that nigga Terrence attitude is just like that. And it's a given because where you come from, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of you motherfuckers. I know I could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I have to respect that. And that's what I like about Terrence. And at the time, I think that was a little too what's the word? Like they didn't know what to do with that. You get what I'm saying? Bob didn't know what to do with that, bro. Like it was cool when he was with Ali and he was making rhymes and shit. But a part of Bob, like this dude for real, he been to hurt somebody. Like I don't know how to really, you know what I'm saying? Maneuver this shit. You know what I mean? But I guarantee you, let him have been on PBC instead of Top Rank and did that. Oh, PBC would have ran with that shit, bro. PBC would have been like, we got one. Oh, we got one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only thing is, I don't know
Before
if they could have kept
before
her
you
busy.
continue, I have a special thing I have to do too. I hope y'all can hear the police sirens. You know, nigga 9 is from the motherfucking hood, blood. But I need for anybody out there in YouTube land, you know, I need praying hands. I know it's only got 4 people in here, man, but I need praying hands, man, in a moment of silence, just 10 seconds of silence, man, to a good friend of mine, a mentor, a boxing coach in the Kansas City metropolitan area, Greg Sunnington, man. He lost his life earlier this week. And
Man.
just 10 seconds of silence, man, because, man, he ran a couple of gyms. He helped kids out. He was a pillar in the neighborhood, man. So just 10 seconds of silence right now, y'all.
Gotcha.
Now let's get it, man. Cook, nigga, go to cook.
Yeah, for sure. Did that bell ring?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
Man, but rest in heaven, man. Greg
Yeah,
Sutherton,
man.
man. He was a pastor, and he did a lot for the community. He helped a lot of kids off the streets, man. You know what I mean? Good brother. You know what I'm saying? He
Salutes to
even
him,
married my
fam.
relative, too. But good brother, man.
Salutes to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so that's why I ride with Terrence. But it also just because I'm a boxing fan. Like that's what I look for in the boxers. People don't wonder why. Like you can have a kid that got all the skills. I tell you, no, Jermaine Ortiz.
Oh my God.
Jermaine
Yep.
Ortiz got skills though, but he don't have that tenacity. You see what I'm saying? He don't have that mean, as Max Kellerman say, that mean streak. You feel what I'm saying? He could box his fucking ass off, bro. You know what I mean? But you see him reaching with his punches. They say he can't hit. Hell, I can't tell if he hit or not because the dude reached with his punches. If he had tenacity, he wouldn't be reaching with his fucking punch. He'd be trying to take your fucking head off with his
Where
skills.
he bites down on, he don't have that grip where bing, bop, bing, and he can bite down on his mouthpiece.
Yeah,
All right, fuck
bruh.
that. I'm coming forward.
Boy, I done watched that dude reach. I have never seen nobody reach through a 1-2 and then come back with a 2. And like, what the fuck? And then try to do a 3, miss the 3 because you reaching. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen nobody do that. But I see the skill set, just like you say, he just doesn't have that tenacity. So when I see a boxer like a Bud that can switch, that ain't afraid of no motherfucking body in the ring, both of us in this bitch to get hit, so why not? And the only motherfucking thing people can say about, but he be getting caught with that motherfucking right. Oh, I mean that left. Okay. All right.
Bud's different, man. Bud came up around a whole bunch of club fighters as a kid. Guys that was going and fighting on undercards on ESPN, taking their losses and learning tricks from all these champions around the world.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And he would, when he got of age, he started working with these guys and sparring with these guys. Think about it like this. Bud has a guy in his gym that he came up with named Grover. Bald-headed white dude. Cool as shit, too. Funny than a motherfucker. But Grover beat Chavez Sr.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Bomac worked the corner. We came back. He was a hero. You know what I mean? To us. Because he beat Chavez Sr.
Right.
Now get this. Now you have the pleasure of going back as a 17, 18-year-old amateur, 16-year-old amateur, and he's about your weight, and you get to work with this guy with the wealth of knowledge.
Right.
So, yeah, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how he knows all the little tricks of the trade. You have a Hispanic coach, Saul, who has a wealth of fucking knowledge.
Right.
You have Red, who has a wealth of knowledge. Brian is a beast.
Right.
And you say, oh, no, man. I'm not gonna pick one of y'all when I go pro. I'm using all of y'all because I've learned everything that I know a little bit from all of y'all.
Right. He got a hell of a
Nigga,
team
that's
over there.
gangster, bro.
He got a hell of a team, bro.
Yeah.
And I like Bo
He
Mac
don't
be
have a
saying that
coach,
shit.
he got a staff.
Yeah, exactly. And Bo Mac be putting that shit out there. Like, it ain't just me, bro. Hey, it'll take a whole team to build something like that.
And
it's
poor motherfucking Derrick James thought that he was gonna march Earl Spence down there by himself, him and Earl, and nigga, it was really a 2v4, nigga, 2v5, nigga.
You ain't lying. It was like motherfucking Bud got a whole basketball staff. Defensive, football defensive coordinator. He got the coach. You know what I'm saying? And in between rounds, during the round going on, but Bo Mac over there talking to the defensive coach. Hey, what you see? What you know what I'm saying? They all coming up with a game plan. Like, that's what it take, bro. And that's part of your investment in what you want to do. That's why I say you can't help but respect the guy, bro. And I ain't on his balls, bro. I'm just being 100%. It take money to make money and keeping good people around you. You know what I'm saying? And it's showing. But like you say, the only thing that's missing is the marketability. You know what I'm saying? He'll be loved once he retire. Everybody gonna be talking about, man, it was this guy, boy. He was the shit. But right now, people want to hate on him. You know what I'm saying? And they want him to act out. And they want him to be what the common consistency is of black folks. You get what I'm saying? And he ain't with that shit, bro.
I think that personally, this is my own personal thing, and I may be wrong because I can't confirm nor deny. But I think that Bud don't really give a fuck because he's the shit in his city.
Right.
And let me explain. This is probably about 2005, 2006. He's still an amateur. And we doing a show in Omaha. I took my son down there to Omaha, and it was young fighters that Bo Mac was coaching, and he's an amateur. And them young fighters was like, yeah, I'm going to be the next Terrence Crawford. Kid didn't not even go pro yet. And they were saying, yeah, I'm going to be the next Terrence Crawford. And so them kids, the people in Omaha have so much love and admiration for this guy that he don't give a fuck because guess what? I can always go home. Let's put it like this. Slick, you could be the most famous motherfucker worldwide. But if you couldn't go back to St. Louis, it'd break your heart, huh?
Yeah, it ain't worth shit.
It ain't worth shit.
It ain't worth shit, bro. It ain't worth shit at the end of the day, bro. Because home is always going to be home. Ain't shit replace it, bro. Yeah, and that's why they tell you in the music industry, if you can't sell at home, bro, you ain't going to make it.
Exactly.
You're not going to make it because when everything else slow down, they going to still support you. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? He like, nigga, I'm at the crib. I got a boxing. He walk around that motherfucker with no security. Boom, boom, boom. Nigga, he's up in Chick-fil-A, nigga. Yeah, let me get that extra macaroni and cheese and shit. You know what I'm saying? He at home.
Right.
You feel me? So that's his wealth. He don't give a fuck.
Right.
Now, I can't confirm or deny this, but me knowing the situation personally, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Brian don't give a fuck.
And that's the thing, man, about just staying humble. You know, to a motherfucker who make millions of dollars, that wouldn't be enough, right? They be on that Scarface shit. They want the world. You know what I mean? But when you humble, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is enough right here, bro. Like, I'm good. He on that A Boogie shit. Nah, B, we ain't finna go to Washington. Nigga, we good. We eating here. You know what I'm saying? We good. You know what I mean? We good, bro. Yeah. Like, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And I swear to God, ain't shit wrong with that, bro. Because at least you know that the people that you're around and the city that you came up in, you'll be able to tell when the love's genuine and when it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Versus him up and leaving Oklahoma and going to fucking live in LA. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who to trust. You know what I mean? They know you famous and they treating you as a famous person, but you wouldn't be able to say somebody that knows Bud personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, know me on that level. Somebody I can just sit down and talk to and they ain't gonna be trying to record my shit and sell it, or, you know what I mean? So I respect that all day, bro. Like, and I just think he had a plan anyways. Like I said, man, that man made his money. They built that gym and extended the gym, and you know what I'm saying? I don't think that man ever leaving that place. I don't think he ever moving from that place. I think he true by his word. He wants to see other give a out for them kids. Like you said, ain't shit there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I congratulate him on that, but I think that if boxing was more invested in fighters as such as they was in the 90s and things like that, because think about it like this. Think about it like this, right? If Miguel Cotto was around today, he would not be as revered as highly as he was in yesteryear.
Nah. He would be a fighter looking for a fight.
There you go.
They would duck him because they
go.
could be like, well, man, you know, he sells in Puerto Rico, bro, but he ain't really shit, you know what I'm saying, in the States. And, just say, for instance, he moves up from 140 because that's where Miguel started at.
Right.
Well, yeah, man, he's at 147 now, but he ain't did shit. All his work is at 140. Who has he beat at 147 though?
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't done nothing at 140. This all that cliche shit.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing though, man. To be quite honest, man, fuck all it. Man, listen. Too many bitch ass niggas is in boxing now, and they idol worshipers. That's the harsh reality of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Too many bitch ass niggas. And they come up with this talking points because these niggas is a motherfucking fanboys.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
And their talking points is to protect them.
Yeah.
Themselves.
And you have certain niggas on YouTube. Yes, nigga, I'm shooting fire. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, blood. I say whatever I want to. Who ain't a boxing community. These niggas is a fucking fan club.
Right.
That's all this shit is. Niggas a fucking fan club. These niggas go with the certain narrative and go with certain motherfuckers and not really looking at the talent. They looking at the marketability.
That's it. Well, how much money he got? How much he made? How many pay-per-views did they sell? Where is it gonna be at? Is it in California, New York, or is it in Vegas? All this shit that don't fucking matter when they get in that fucking ring. That's what the fuck they worried about.
You sound like the bitch, nigga.
Exactly.
You sound like the bitch, nigga. You sound just like the bitch, nigga.
Exactly.
You meet a nigga. Oh, ooh, what the fuck is he driving? Oh,
yeah, you're
like a bitch, nigga. You sound like the bitch, nigga.
Ooh, he got a car.
Man, if you niggas had a teaspoon of motherfucking game, nigga, you be all right. But y'all niggas sound like the bitch, nigga.
Ooh, he got a car. Look at him. I bet he got a whole lot of money.
You know
that's your favorite fighter looking ass nigga, bro.
Swear to God, that's what they do, and it should be like they'll go reach. Man, he only sold 200. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Did you ever think that guy that won only sold 200 pay-per-views? Maybe if they would have marketed him better, because that's what gets you the pay-per-views, putting that man in front of people's faces and things like that. See, this is shit that pisses me off when they count pay-per-views and they be like, well, they only did such. Well, he's not in front of everybody. A lot of people don't know who they are. A lot of people don't understand what they watching. You get what I'm saying? So how the fuck you expect somebody to bust $1 million? Like, oh, but Mayweather did 1.5. Nigga, the world knew who the fuck Mayweather was. The fucking world.
And that was it.
Hold on. Not to mention.
That's free before streaming.
Exactly. And then not to mention, he got in there with another world-class boxer in De La Hoya. Like, stop playing. So he was already known. And then you get in there with another world-class boxer that's world-known. So you beat him, you get to piggyback off this. Yeah, nigga, it's going to work out that way. If it didn't, something wrong. But these cats today, though, no, they don't get the ones that should get that marketability where they should be worldwide and shit like that. They don't get, they just do. You pick and fucking choose, bruh. And then when they start falling off, y'all want to jump from this nut to the next nut. That ain't how it go.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And the only way it stops is to quit supporting the bullshit. Call out the bullshit. Like, for instance, I'm not shitting on Tank, but this fight right here, bro, like, bruh, this shit should be regular TV. This is not pay-per-view.
I'm not paying for it.
That's not talking bad about Lamont Roach or none of that shit. But it should not be pay-per-view. If he don't have a pay-per-view shot, it should be on Amazon, bro. If they, it is what it is.
I understand the circumstances, bro, on how he got the Lamont Roach, and I'm not even mad at you fighting him. What I'm mad at is you trying to make a motherfucker pay for that shit. I'm not about to pay for that shit.
Like you got, and on top of that, some people say, well, he a pay-per-view king. Hey, look, dog. Sometimes you take a step back, the game 4 steps forward. You the gave that fight away. Guess how many more motherfuckers that ain't never got to see you see you? You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at
like
that
making
shit.
It's like a running jump, nigga.
Check this out. I was watching this interview with the baby. He said to smart shit. I was like, I hope this shit go. I said this shit gonna go over youngsters' head. He said, man, when I got in the game, bro, he was like, shout out to my manager. He said, man, I got this gig for you. They want to pay you $200,000, right? He said, hell yeah, I'll do that shit for $200,000. He said, but I got a bunch of other gigs, but it's only gonna pay you like $10,000. He said, how many? He said, 15. He said, I don't know. He said, think about it like this though. Don't take that 200,000, take the 10,000, and you're gonna gain more exposure all over the world. And he said he listened to that shit, and he said right after that, it was like I was getting calls left and right, motherfucker want to sign me.
Yep.
That's just it, how it is, bro. This nigga going to little bars, 10,000 here, going to this little club, 10,000 here. But guess what? The public perception, like the baby, the shit. You see what I'm saying? Little baby, the shit. But if he would have took that one show,
that nigga everywhere, bro. He everywhere. Nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was like, dog. He was like, he said, I got big. He said, this was around the time Baby came out, right? And he was like, I got so big that the baby made a comment about me. And people thought we had beef because we got the same fucking name. And he was like, that's why we made this song. He was like, I ain't got no beef with nobody trying to get no fucking money. He said, but if it wasn't for my manager, my status wouldn't have got that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, sometimes all money ain't good money, bro. And that's the truth.
Yep.
That's the truth, bro. You know, and I get it.
And you know that model that you giving? Think about when Chad was online, that's what I was trying to convey. And if people can't understand what I'm saying, there's fighters out here that will fight small shows at home to stay active.
Right.
You feel me?
Right, like I was saying, Stephen Shaw, he number 9 heavyweight. He doing that now. He got another show, I think on the 23rd, I think. It's a show here on the 23rd.
He's constantly in motherfuckers' faces.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna lock down his home. He's gonna fight these small ass shows, make a little money. Like all right, example. I was so upset when Earl Spence had Frank Martin out for all that time and then gave him Tank and he got knocked out.
Right.
Because nigga, you his promoter.
Right.
You could have had this nigga fighting in small venues in DeSoto, Texas, all kind of shit. Hey man, I can't pay you but 5 racks, man, but it's gonna keep you active. It's gonna keep you right.
And keep some money in your pocket. Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem, man. These motherfuckers, they rather sit on a bench and take that big money and then instead of taking them little chunks, boom, 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 and going down there, nigga, and boom, now you got a bag.
Yep. It's like that's why I like how Top Rank be building their fighters. Like look at Abdullah Mason. People like Abdullah needed. Oh, he too big. Abdullah big and then he way bullying, or they'll say, oh man, that's why he beating everybody. You know this and that third. Man, they building that boy. Now easily, I'm pretty sure a fight that came down a pipe. You see what I'm saying? Hey, we want you to fight such. And I'm pretty sure that they was like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? No. We gonna build you the right way. So when you do become that star, you gonna stay a star. Ain't gonna be no in between. Ain't gonna be no, you see what I'm saying? Like you just can't jump to them. I don't think you should just, a fighter or anything, you should just jump to the money. Cause all money ain't good money. It gotta be something behind that shit. Like, dude, you know what I mean? So,
and to speak to that, he's too big thing, think about it like this. If you are a fighter and you made 135, right? Today, boom. You fought, you knocked the motherfucker out. Now you know you fighting in a month from now. You gonna show up sharp at 135 because you know you're going right back into training camp.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't have to go through weight camp. You already down. You already hit that scale. Let's get it. And he's gonna stay sharp and he's gonna stay with his weight in check until, you know what I'm saying, he starts taking even bigger breaks. And that's excellent. That's how the old timers used to do it. Excuse me. I'm drinking this motherfucking apple pie moonshine, nigga. This shit's fire, too. I got to tell you about it. when we get offline. But anyway, but nigga, I done lost my train of thought with my drunk ass. Drunk ain't shit. But go on, you. But he's staying active though, bro. That's the whole thing. And he doesn't have to go into these weight camps because he's fighting so close to each other that it's all good to keep your weight in check.
Right. Because he active. He's staying
because you
active.
go right back to the gym. You right back in the gym.
He fight November, and I think this is third fight this year, ain't it?
Yeah. Keep him fighting. I like the way they moving him.
Yeah, 100%.
I like the way they moving him.
He getting sharper and sharper. Like I say, when that fight come, he gonna be ready for it.
Yeah.
It ain't no just throw a motherfucker in the ring and all that shit. Build a fucking fighter, bro. You know what I mean? It's just that you starting to see him on this scale, which I do like to see. I like to see these guys on TV. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened they own quote unquote kind of big cards that make you think a little higher of them than you should. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, man, keep moving them cats the way you moving them, bro. Like, bruh, this is the future of boxing. We ain't gonna have a future in boxing if everybody just coming off the rip and like a Frank Martin, no disrespect to Frank Martin, but we all felt like Frank Martin shouldn't have been in there. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
But let me ask you a question though. Before Canelo got to Mayweather, because he almost had like 40-something fights by the time he got to Mayweather. Who the fuck was those 40 guys he fought before he got to Mayweather?
Exactly, bro. Boy, I had a whole show on that shit, Nine, before, man, Nine. I said, this dude really, at the time, I was like, this dude really 15-0. Who the fuck is he for? I was like, he doesn't. I swear to God, I was saying that shit. I said, that's why he looked it like that. That man had one gear in there with fucking Mayweather, and that was to take his head off. He didn't know what to do with Mayweather. There was no way Mayweather was supposed to be to stand in that man's face. And I watch, I get, that fight comes up often when I talk to people, Nine, and I say, dude, he was standing in that man's face, bro, until he started running up on him. Nah, he was running. I said, man, y'all gotta go back and watch that shit. Mayweather schooled that boy, like straight schooled that boy, and it wasn't no way. Right in front of him. It was no way that young dude was supposed to stand. I mean, Mayweather was supposed to stand in the hole with that man like that, bruh.
Yep.
That's why I tell everybody, man, when that Canelo, if that Mayweather fight didn't happen, I don't know where Canelo would be. That shit woke his ass up going forward. You know what I'm saying? And and people don't want to see that shit. I was just talking to let me get your take on this, fam. I was talking at work with somebody. They was talking about, man, I'm glad Terrence didn't get that Fundora fight. And I was like, yeah. I said, but I think Terrence would have figured him out. And they was like, hell no, that isn't this and the third. I said, so you think Earl could do it? You know what I'm saying? Well, Earl different. I said, get the fuck out of here, bro. I said, who the fuck is Earl fought that's tall like him? Nobody. I said, who the fuck Terrence's fault that's tall, damn near tall like him? And the hint was damn near, right? Nobody. I said, you a lie. Jose Benavidez. Jose Benavidez had the reach, the height, every fucking thing, taller than the motherfucker. Bud figured that ass out. You see what I'm saying? Figured him the fucking got his ass the fuck up out of there. I said, so that at least serves a little more test that he know how to get up under a tall motherfucker and he shooting up the whole time. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, what makes y'all think that he couldn't figure Fundora out? Now I ain't saying that he gonna be able to beat him as easy as he did Jose. You get what I'm saying? Even though he had to work Jose, he had to pepper that motherfucker up. And Jose did have a bum knee. Didn't he just get shot or something? No, he had got shot. And he was in there with that.
Let me piggyback off what you were saying because this shit's so dope. All right, people act like there's no tape on Earl Spence.
Right.
First and foremost.
Right.
Fundora is a southpaw and he's way taller than Bud, right?
Right.
What did Bud beat Earl with?
Southpaw.
A simple ass power jab.
Yep.
A simple ass power jab. You don't think this nigga got tape on that? Like he don't see that he can throw a power jab?
Right.
From a mile away, from halfway across the ring and fuck that nigga shit up? Come on, man. People stupid, bro. They don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they was arguing me down. I'm like, come on, bro. Y'all got to stop this shit, bro.
Only thing he needs is a jab to beat this motherfucker. Only thing
That's
Fundora
it.
need to do is stiffen up that right jab, bow,
Every time
bow,
he come in,
really hard and
because
stiff.
all Earl gonna do is try to come in that double jab, try to dunk under and come in, stick his ass, pop, stick his ass, pop. That's all night. That's it.
And Earl is different from Tim DeZoo. They both got a problem with their feet, but except Tim don't bend his knees, and to get that same leverage, Earl he widens his stance like
Right.
them. There does the splits.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they both fucked up with their feet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up, bro.
You got one nigga that don't bend his knees, and then you got one motherfucker that's damn near doing the splits in the ring.
Right.
And they got the same results. You know what I'm saying? Earl Farrell a little better because his legs is wide than a motherfucker, and so he'll get a little bit of leverage, chop into the body and shit like that. But he don't bend his knees, so he ain't gonna get full leverage. It's fucked up. But I'm telling you, Fundora's gonna put a good stiff right jab in his motherfucker face.
Yeah, that's
just like Terrence did.
That's the game plan, bro. And if he wanted to, shoot Earl get in, just tie him up. He ain't got to fight that man inside. Tie him up.
Nope. Referee say break.
Hey, fellas, I want to speculate for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like speculating because I told you, man, I be having these little gut feelings about upcoming fights and shit, you know. And sometimes I roll with them, but sometimes I keep that shit to myself. I know this is highly. You see, I use 6 of them. Unlikely. But what if by I don't know, man, it's been happening a lot this year. Some miracle, Lamar Rose pulls this shit out. How you think the world's gonna react?
Oh,
that's the question.
They gonna
are they gonna make 1,000 excuses, or are they gonna get this dude his props? I know it's very, very, very unlikely. Tank is a really good boxer. But if this happens,
they're gonna shit on Tank, but then you're gonna have the detractors too to say that something's wrong with Tank. You're gonna have it just like how they did Deontay, bro. And they're gonna find some way.
That'll be Deontay all over again, bro.
And they're gonna find some way to discredit Lamont Roach, bro. And
it would be like, bro, I don't know if I would be like, I wouldn't be happy if that happened, but I wouldn't be surprised, man. Too many people have been upset this year.
See, this is the thing. It ain't for me to be happy. I'm just happy to watch.
I like him as a good fighter, man, but I feel like
fellas,
you keep on playing on the edge, you're gonna fall off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's just me, but the way boxing is going, I find myself, like I said, it's a difference between picking a fight and rooting for a fighter. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I've been finding myself rooting for the fucking upset more and more nowadays.
Bro, because you took the words out of my mouth, dog.
Oh my God.
I'll say this.
We need more upsetting of the apple cart. We need the system to be shook up.
It will be that.
That's one thing. That's one aspect of Riyadh season that I like.
Right.
It's shaking shit up.
Mm-hmm.
There's no certainties.
It would be that if everybody would get on the same page and just give good boxers, not the ones we call great, but the good boxers they just do. If you give them their shot, quit letting people dance. How the fuck you gonna not fight number 2, but you gonna go fight fucking number 10? Stop that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give people they just do. Give these good boxers they just do. And you'll see more of it. You get what I'm saying? You'll see more. I'm sick of hearing stories, man. This dude was cold, XYZ. Everybody dodged him. You see what I'm saying? I be watching these stories on fucking YouTube of boxing and shit. Man, it was this boxer by the name of blah, 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 blah. And he just never got his shot, but he was whooping everybody's ass. But everybody was dodging. You see what I'm saying? Give these cats they just fucking do. And we'll see these good boxers, bro.
Who was that little Filipino dude on Pro Box last week, man? That motherfucker was tight.
I can't even remember, bro.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? He's the one who went kind of viral after clowning Ryan Garcia for knocking him out with a body shot.
Yeah.
Like his name hard as heck to say.
That's that same dude. I missed it. What's his name, bro?
Bro, he could scrap, man. His name hard as hell to say. I can't say it.
Yeah, he
bro,
he
when
was
you
a
get
rap.
out here, can you? Hey, send me like just text me like some footage of that nigga.
Yeah, he was the rat. He the one that told Tank that Ryan was fucked up to the side.
He was like the one that said, "I hurt you with the body shot. Are you okay?" Him, bro.
And Tank was like, "We got some inside intel in his camp." I remember that shit.
Yeah, bro, dude was sharp
That's
as hell, bro.
fucked up.
I liked him. I liked him.
But you need y'all remember the Asian cat Tug, King Tug? You don't know who Tug is? Oh shit.
What weight was it, bro?
I think King Tug was 140 or 135. I gotta look it up, bro. I'm finna look it up while we on this month. Boy, King Tug used to get everybody fits. Them the good boxes I'm talking about, bro. Like he used to get everybody fits, bro. Swear to God.
Yep.
Them the motherfuckers like they be dodging, like I don't know if I want to fuck with him, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually turn to journeyman and they, you know, it'd be like, you know, if you can get past this cat, we'll give you a big fight. You get what I'm saying? But you gotta get past King Tug, bro.
Yep.
King Tug boxing.
Like a Louis Collazo
Mbayar.
type
His
nigga.
last name was Mbayar. Mbayar,
Yeah.
that's his name. King Tug Mbayar. Let me go to this box. Yeah, that boy King Tug was giving everybody fits, bro. And he been looked over so many times. I think he only like 13, had like 14 fights. Hold on. But every time he fought, he gave him up for hell. Yeah, 130. Yeah, last fight was at 130. That motherfucker was something else, bro. He fought, damn, was it Magasayo? Yeah, fought. Boy, Magasayo was looking at, hold on, let me see.
I think it was Max Sayo.
I remember he fought Rafael Vasquez. Boy, he gave that motherfucker problems. Oh yeah, he beat Chris Colbert.
Yeah, bro. It's always a motherfucker like that.
No, he lost to Chris Colbert, but he gave him hell. But that motherfucker, that's what I'm saying.
What if I told you in the 70s it was a guy who fought Joe Frazier twice and dropped him 3 times? He fought Ali and punished Ali all the way to the last round. He gave Bob Foster hell. What would I tell you about this guy? You'd be like, oh, damn, he's a great heavyweight. No, nigga, he just didn't get the win. That's Oscar Bonavides.
Right.
Look up Oscar Bonavides. It's always a guy out there that's just like,
right.
Oscar Bonavides almost fucked up the Frazier Ali first fight.
That's why I'm saying.
Because he was beating the shit out of Ali. And Ali out of nowhere just threw a left hook, which he never throws and dropped him. And slipping with a left hook. With a left hook, Ali and a left hook. That is not Ali's punch. But he hit him with a left hook and got him out of there. And that's what saved the Frazier fight. He beat Joe Frazier. He fought Joe Frazier like twice and dropped him like 3 times in out of them 2 fights.
Yeah, I'm looking at him now. Yeah.
It's always guys out there like that, bro. They like the litmus test.
His
you
shit
can
was
get past
46
him,
and
you
6.
can.
His record 46
Who's
6,
that?
37 KOs. Oscar Bonavides. And he only lost to the big names.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only lost to the big name. Argentinian cat.
Yep. He was Marcus Maidana before Marcus Maidana was even a gleam in his daddy's eyes.
Right.
He was Matisse before Matisse was a gleam. Argentina's always been hard punching.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. We need, fight them good boxers, bro. Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Having
just
them good boxers on your record is
like
just
George
just
Foreman.
as good.
They always been like George Foreman, Errol Smith. They always puncher type dudes. It's the beef. You know what I mean? They eat a lot of beef there. They're corn-fed beef motherfuckers. Argentinian is like the master of the Hispanic, Latino countries or whatever the fuck. They eat a lot of beef. They strong. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Texas, they strong. Everything grows big in Texas. That's why, because they eat a lot of beef.
Right. But no, on everything, that's what them good boxers, tell me, they'll give you the memorable fights. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna get you ready for them big fucking fights. You know what I mean? Like, but they be dodging them, bro. They dodge them. Nope, I ain't fucking with him. Nope, I ain't fucking with him. Nope, I ain't fucking. What's the motherfucker? Like, for instance, man, what's that motherfucker? Ah, damn, you said Madonna. What's the other motherfucker had the plaster on his hands?
Are you talking about Margarita?
Margarito. He was but he was a good boxer. He wasn't nothing great, but he was a good boxer. Motherfucking Angulo, the dog Angulo. What was his first name?
El Pedro.
And he called himself the dog. He used to come out in that collar. Him. Like you had hella fucking good boxers that give a great boxer fits. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying, bro. Like fight the good boxers, bro. Fight the good boxers.
Hey, not even though he didn't have punching power. Even if you fought Paulo Malignaggi, you better be on your shit, boy.
Right.
Yeah, that pillow fisted fucker will cook you for 12 rounds.
Yeah, he be like, damn, I can't catch this motherfucker.
Right, he had the speed. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like you gotta have that. I don't know, man. It just that, like I say, the way they moving them and things like that, and when they get on that big stage, and you gotta get the people what they want, bro. You know what I'm saying? And also boxing, it's not just that, because we could say that, but if boxing isn't on the forefront, then it ain't gonna matter. So like, we need a pro box. That's what sucked about Showtime. Showtime gone, so you're not gonna get Friday night fights no more and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So at least you get to see the good boxers. You see what I'm saying? On Pro Box. So when you like, this nigga been on Pro Box like every 3 months, he dominating, and people know his name. And somebody like a team be like, I'm finna fight him. You be like, oh, this shit finna be like a motherfucker. Just like I tell everybody, pay attention to your undercards. I already knew about Eastside Cruz. Didn't nobody know about him? I'm like, dude, this dude knocked out 2 months. He been on Javante undercard, but I mean undercard for the last 2 pay-per-views, and he slept them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't
Hold on, bro. Shout out to my brother from another, man, King motherfucking Casual, man. If you got time, come on up, man. Talk some shit.
Welcome to the boxing game, partner.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But that's my
King
thing, though. You feel me?
Motherfucking Casual.
RC, you funny as hell.
Hey, man, I swear to God, man, I just had a talk with bro, man. Him and Slick. I was like, man, I ain't fuck this YouTube shit, bro. I'll support the homies, man, but other than that, but this subject really motivated me today.
Well, that's the thing about boxing, bro. This is shit that need to be talked about. Ain't no like we talk about the latest fights and things like that coming up, but this is the type of boxing talk that should be out there. You feel what I'm saying? You could learn something without trying to learn something, if you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? With different point of view.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm a weird ass nigga, blood. So like the introspective part of boxing, the psychology behind shit, blood, like for real, like that's what I'd rather talk about. The technical shit. I don't want to talk about who won the purse bid and 80-20 splits and all this. That's not my thing.
Yeah,
you
see,
know
that's what I be want to save. I do that shit for the fanboys and shit, like on the channel. But that's the shit I be, I be doing my one-off videos. That's the shit I be wanting. But when it comes to Friday night on the podcast and we live, this is the shit I be wanting to talk about. When I bring a fight up Saturday, that's the shit how you think this gonna win and how it's gonna play out, or you know what I'm saying? I be wanting to get in depth in that. You get what I'm talking about? That's the shit I be wanting to talk about. Just like what you talking about now. Just like that, bro.
Punch and Slick though. Hey, let me ask y'all a question though. If the public seen what the fuck we was talking about in the chats, what the fuck? What do y'all think?
Yeah,
you go first, Punch. What you think?
Say that again. I can barely hear you.
I was gonna say, where the homie at?
I'm here. What are you saying? Repeat that.
I said if the public seen what we talked about in our chat, well, how do you think they would take it?
Man, I don't know. It get heated in there, bro. That would be that's box office shit right there. You gotta pay for that. I was gonna say,
hey man, shout out to Punch, man.
The
streets need a body.
Because I'm an antagonist in that motherfucker. I'll have you mad as hell. I'll gift you to death.
Hey, Punch, you see what RC said? The streets need a body. You got one, bro. Salute. God damn, Punch. Punch the little brother, man. He the baby, man. We like, man, bro, little bro over there by himself. Let's go get this nigga. He goes, Punch have all kind of blood on his shirt. You know what I'm saying? Knuckles all swollen and fat. Nigga, what you do?
Hell no.
I went live, bro.
That this
You
this
like,
I punch
damn, bro.
this punch in the chat right here. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. That's his infamous meme, bro. That nigga punch me on one, bro. Yeah, that's punch.
Hey,
That's punch all day,
hey,
bro.
hey, should I do it, Slick?
Yeah, what it do?
Hey, Punch, tell me, so what do you think about this Devin Haney court case? How do you think this is going to end up, man, with him and Ryan Garcia?
I think that shit gonna get laughed out the fucking courtroom, and then we gonna all roast. We gonna all get together. We gonna have a powwow dissing these niggas together. Them bitch
But
face off ass.
what if
pussy ass.
Devin wins, bro?
If
What if
Devin
Devin
wins,
wins?
I'm going to go scorch earth on everybody. Nigga, oh, you have no idea. My head gonna explode like a fucking cartoon character, dog. Oh, total disrespect for the sanctioning bodies, the courthouses. Hey, I'm going crazy. YouTube they gonna age restrict the fuck out of that one. Tell you that.
Hey, man, Punch is just maniacal, bro. That he'll look up the judge in the proceeding. Fuck you. That's why your wife left you. All kind
Back.
of shit.
I'll get
Hell
punched on
no.
the shit.
Your daughter strips, huh?
Right.
Like, god damn. Like, fuck, Punch, nigga,
Bro,
you
I
just
go
the
scorch earth
judge,
or shit
nigga.
like that, and I think everybody will collectively go crazy if they win this because it sets a dangerous precedent, bro. It's a precedent that can't be set in boxing, bro. You can't sue niggas for ass whoopings, bro, when you're a boxer. That shit don't
Yeah,
make
that
sense,
shit's
bro.
weird.
Like that shit, that's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous right there. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
like
like, you
shit.
gotta explain that a little more, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's too
what the
dangerous.
fuck? That's where that
But
shit is
see, this
weird.
the thing though. This is the hurt business, right? But
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers is concentrating more on the business than the hurt. And so that's what the fuck you get. You know what I'm saying? In the hurt business. When you concentrate more on the business side than the hurt. And guess what? If this shit goes through, it fucks it up for everything, everybody. Where motherfucker can file assault on a motherfucker that beat their ass, bro. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that shit wild.
Facts. So
That shit
they
is
can't win,
wild.
bro. It ain't even about if
Now,
you gonna win or lose. You
meanwhile, this is the thing that fucks me up. Meanwhile, you and your homies just packed out a Mexican dude at the state fair. And guess what? Mexican dude, I'm telling y'all, nigga, he did LA gang module 101 politics. He backed himself up against the wall and got it.
Right.
Just like, nigga, you got sent with a whole bunch of Crips, and nigga, you in 5100, nigga, and you know Avery Row, and all the Crips is there, nigga. You checked in, and you like, all right, man, shit, it is what it is. Boom. I'm trying to tell you, nigga, that's what the fuck just happened. He backed himself up in the corner and got his phase out the way.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? He didn't even sue you, bro.
Right. Didn't even
he
snitch,
didn't
bro.
even sue you, bro.
Right. And he had all the proof in the
He didn't
fucking
even
world.
sue you, bro.
He had your ass dead to fucking rights, nigga.
And even if you gave him a little bit of a bag, like, hey man, we gonna keep this under the table. My bad, bro. I'm gonna give you this cool little 50,000, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you don't sue. Even if you gave that, he's an honorable man because he could double back on the double back and still sue your bitch ass.
Facts. You hear me?
Word to God.
Facts. Could took
He's
your
an
shit
honorable
still
dude.
did.
He didn't do no interviews. He didn't explain himself. This motherfucker wasn't on like Dateline NBC talking about, yeah, this bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? He stole me, but he missed like a little bitch.
Nigga could have
And so
played the
I'm ready to
patsy for
pack
real.
blood out because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to pack blood out because he a boxer. But hey, man, fuck that boxing shit. This is the streets. Then boom, his homie snuffed me from the side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can hear this shit.
He could have been a patsy for real. Got on the
Could have been a
news,
straight patsy.
Las
And
Vegas
little famous
news,
hell
holding
trying to
his
pack the nigga out. They didn't
holding
even do
his
it right.
eye, had a neck brace on, and all sorts of shit. You hear me?
Like, I don't give a fuck how
Crying.
famous one of us it is. If four of us hop on one nigga, there's no way he's walking away.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That dude could have been all on the news with a crutch with Don King behind him. This is
We
a
done
family.
fucked
Wheelchair
him up.
shit,
If one of
bro.
us was famous here, y'all the pushed the fame. We the pushed the famous nigga away, but you'd have seen us packing him the fuck out. He wouldn't have walked away from that. Them niggas was lame as fuck. Don't even know how to jump right. That's your protection, Dev. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Nigga.
Man, that shit was crazy, bro. But you right. That
Hey,
man
shout
be
out
no
to
taking
point,
St.
shit.
bro.
Louis. Shout out to St. Louis and the Kings of Comedy. Recently, my brother Slick came down here to Kansas City. And just like St. Louis said, Cedric the Entertainer and the Kings of Comedy,
Yeah.
some people live off the hope factor.
Right.
While we was here, nigga, we wished.
Right.
We live off the wish factor.
Right.
Facts.
I wish a motherfucker would.
Would. Damn
Wish a
right.
motherfucker would.
I wish a motherfucker would.
Where?
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna
Fuck
find
around
out.
and find out. Cause I
Yeah,
wish
you
a
gonna fuck
motherfucker
around,
would.
find
Yep.
out. You gonna come get
No, my
exactly what
favorite
you
saying:
looking
play
for.
stupid games, win stupid motherfucking prizes.
I promise you.
Yeah, that's some
But that shit
though,
was
bro.
crazy though, right there, bro. Like that shit, man. I don't know what was on that man's mind for that shit, but yeah, dude could be walking easy money.
But
Boy, I'd have cooked
dude,
that his ass in
was
that
a straight
courtroom.
G, though.
Yeah, he was a G. That's what I'm saying, bro. And then like you compare that to what the fuck going on, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
you
the
supposed
G,
to
man.
be counting
That's
your
why they
blessings.
calling Devin the cop caller now. See, you know what I'm saying? That's what they calling Bill Haney. Nigga, y'all cop callers. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, we don't respect y'all. Middle class ass shit. Y'all rich
And
ass
guess
niggas, get the
what?
fuck out of here.
Guess
Y'all ain't
what?
hood. Cop calling ass niggas.
Bill, you came up with this street narrative. I'm a street nigga.
I'm
I'm
50
blah,
and
blah,
0 in
blah,
these
blah,
streets.
blah.
Called the pigs
You know what I'm
immediately as soon
saying?
as you face that adversity, nigga. You's a bitch.
But that's
He
the
a
thing.
straight bitch. And I don't even rock with Mayweather like that, but Mayweather even bitch that nigga out. Yeah, nigga, boo, 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 boo. I'm 50 and on these streets. You need some help?
Right.
That's
Right.
to
That
the
nigga
point
said, "I
that
don't need no help."
anytime anybody try to get off on me, nigga, or something, this, that, and the third, I be like, hey, blood, you need some help?
Right.
Real shit. That's how I be. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather got him. You need some help?
Yep. That nigga said, "No, I don't need no
Real
motherfucking help." He said, "Your son did last night."
Look like you need some
That
motherfucking
nigga
help
was
last
wrong.
night, nigga.
That nigga Mayweather wrong as fuck. That nigga said, "No,
Bro, I love that he
Your
rubbed that
son
shit
did
right in
last
his face.
night."
Try and beat the shit out your son.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. They gotta run that shit back, bro. That's the only way he gonna get.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
erase
Like he online talking about, I got Regis winning. Only nigga you should have next is Ryan. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, I swear I put that in this comment section. I get banned on Twitter all the time. I told Al Heyman, I hope you get struck by lightning. They banned me for a week.
that. Damn.
I'm an asshole. Oh, you sick, you old fucker. That's God. That's repent. That's see karma. Everybody's in
This
there.
nigga
Oh, get
threatening
well, Al.
motherfuckers.
No,
Hey.
get sicker, Al. Nigga. They like ban my ass. Hate speech.
Fair use.
Hey man,
You put that on the screen real quick.
salute to the YouTube world. But punches our nigga, bro. We be like, hey man, do we got his phone? Fuck, we left him with his phone. Fuck.
Right.
Fuck.
Right.
We come back, punch, be like, puffing, like, nigga, who the fuck you done did this time, nigga?
Hell no.
Nigga, don't you know? I'm talking you off the ledge right now, nigga. Don't you know, man, for about a cool 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes in your live, nigga, you fired up your own motherfucking,
Chat.
you fired up your own motherfucking followers, nigga?
Yeah, he did. He said, "Fuck y'all." That nigga went off,
like,
bro.
Bro, facts. Ayo, it's a real as you get right there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I keep it 100 at all times. That's why I try to tell these niggas, bro, this ain't no character. Could you imagine if I made a persona? Me? Nigga?
Damn.
Punches enough.
That nigga-
Trust me. This is really
that
who I
nigga
am.
said, fuck y'all. Only time y'all want to listen to me is when I'm firing a motherfucker up. Fuck y'all. I'm like, damn, punch, nigga, relax.
Yeah, he did. That motherfucker went in, bro. I was like, what's wrong with this man?
Hey, one thing I'll say, I got like 10
that
new
movie say?
subscribers
He's
from
a
that
fucking
because
animal.
people like realness, man. They respect realness, bro. But a lot of these motherfuckers was coming in just because I had the anime thing up. They ain't give a fuck about boxing, man. YouTube weird as hell. I'm telling you, niggas is hitting me up talking about, you should talk about anime if you're going to have anime covers. What the fuck? Y'all lame. Fuck out of here, y'all lame ass niggas.
Hell no, bro. Hell nah.
I got that shit
Oh
up because
my
it's
God.
Halloween, motherfucker.
Motherfuckers.
Hey man, but as far as my channel concerned, nigga, I got like 60-something subs, blood. I don't give a fuck. I should go to jail for impersonating a YouTube baller, nigga, because I ain't shit on this motherfucker. But I talk my shit like, man, you stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, one thing I learned about subscribers on this bitch, like the subscriber count go up faster from videos than they do from lives. You'll get a couple niggas coming and
Yeah.
subscribe on live, but if you do videos, you'll get 20, 10, 20, 30, 50 subscribers. Sometimes that was one good video. That's how you get your subscriber count up with, like,
Yeah.
as far as that videos is way. Yeah, they people got more time to watch your 8-minute videos than they do for your 2-hour live. Feel me? That's when we do the live. Like now that I got like 5-6 niggas, like 5-6 niggas will come in when I do a live. I'll do one. But like,
Right.
it never got to the point where they were like, but yet, bro, I told you, it was only a half-hour live slick, but 30 niggas came in, was watching at the same time. 15
Damn.
of them was there because I had an anime cover. I swear to God. And they're
That
literally
nigga
complaining about
fired
it
these
in the chat.
motherfuckers up.
Like, they're like,
You
yo,
ain't
you're not
never
talking
lied.
about anime?
The
I'm like,
hell's
no,
going on?
nigga. This is a boxing channel. Even though I do
Hey,
watch it, I
Slick,
do watch
and
it a
low
lot. It's
key,
one of my
that nigga
hobbies.
threw
Like, but
us
no,
under
nigga,
the
like,
bus.
I
My
go
niggas
ask
ain't the
y'all.
only ones that should be up in this motherfucker. They got shit to do. They got lives and shit. Why the fuck they gotta be? I'm like, God damn.
Swear, I'm like, why my niggas
damn.
always got to
Oh,
come
shit.
in? That's another reason I didn't like hit y'all up, because I was like, why my niggas? I want to see if regular niggas coming, and they did. But at the same time, I'm like, nigga, my niggas shouldn't always have to come up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not like nigga me and Slick calling a fight. You know, we do the Slick punch. That's fun as fuck. But this is different. Like, we on our own platforms. I shouldn't always have to
This
rely on my
nigga
niggas. Y'all
fired
got lives too.
everybody up, bro.
You know what I
You know
mean?
what
So
I'm
yeah, I keep it
saying?
100, bro. But hey,
But
it's
hey, man,
100
when the
though.
next time you going live, bro? Because, nigga,
Shit,
I'm on that motherfucker. God damn.
shit. Next time you're gonna be live, it's gonna probably be on Slick's platform for the Catterall Regis fight.
Yeah.
We do those together. That
That's
should be fun.
tomorrow, right?
It's Saturday, ain't it?
Saturday.
Look. Hold on.
Friday or Saturday? I'm not
I
sure
was
actually.
reading. No, I don't think I'm on Friday.
I think it's Saturday though. This is Regis.
Saturday. Hold on.
Everybody think Catterall going cooking, man. The Rougarou ain't no joke, niggas.
Glorious fight tomorrow too.
Rougarou gets old, though, man. This one of them fights that I don't even like to pick. I just want to see who the fuck is going to win, bro, to be honest.
It's another hard
This,
one.
Yeah,
DJ
that's
said
Saturday.
Rougarou gonna get a
yeah.
boxing lesson from Catterall.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
It just
My next
depends
live will
on
probably
how
be like
It's
Monday
at
or
1
Tuesday.
o'clock my time.
Unless there's
It
something,
start 1
I'll
o'clock.
probably
my
do a
time.
live that night if something happened like what happened in the Tim Zoo fight to one of these niggas. I'm doing a live on them. Because if Regis get done like that, because Regis ain't never got blitzed like that, and Catterall ain't never got blitzed like that. But I think Regis got the capability to. Catterall ain't never fought nobody with the power of Regis Probate. That's why I kind of leaning towards Regis. But again, I don't really know. But I gotta go. If I'm going to choose from a nigga who I done seen.
My thing is, if I'm Regis,
fights from, I gotta go with Regis.
If I'm Regis, Catterall gas is out. So
gas is out. That's why I got Regis winning, because I know his gas tank is shitty.
Yeah. That's
but
what I
Regis
would do.
got dropped by pillow fisted ass Haney, bro. That's
Flash
alarming, bro.
That was a flash knockdown.
He ran into
and
that.
he was he was overhydrated like a 168, bro.
But nonetheless, it was a knockdown.
But that's cool. It was way bigger than Regis, man. That's cool.
Hey, but you know
I
what?
make no excuses. He definitely dropped
window. Regis gave us a window into this Devin Haney shit. Because afterwards he said, I told you that bitch ass nigga be getting losses taken off his record. I'm like, damn.
Right.
Swear to God. And he exposed their manager today. That's why I like Regis, because you see how he exposed their manager today. Like, 4 years ago, you said I'll beat the fuck out Jack. Now Jack will beat my ass. I got you on tape saying, nigga, he played that shit. I was like, that's the shit I'm talking about. Expose these niggas, bro. Expose the hypocrisy.
Salute to my nigga King Casual, man, because you know what? Hey, them New Orleans niggas do not bite their tongue at all.
Fuck no. I rock with niggas like that because I don't bite
my... Nigga, throw a rock and hide your hand? Fuck nah.
Fuck no.
That ain't happening.
Real shit.
That ain't happening. Well, shit, fellas.
I'm about to call it quits too, fellas, man. That this is my night, man. This is my live for the month or whatever, man. Anybody out there in YouTube land that watch the playback or whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit
Salute
the
to
like
y'all.
button, hit the subscribe shit, man. Salute to y'all. Man, Punch Talk 412. Is that
Oh, just
what it
punch
is?
talk now. I took the 412 off. Just made it my email.
Yeah, just punch talk.
Okay, yeah, Punch Talk. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to that nigga. Subscribe to GMT Boxing. And you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to listen to us, we'll be on everybody's platform. And yeah, man, everybody out there in YouTube land, man, subscribe to the Tavern too. The homie Mad Chad,
Yeah.
man. He
Yeah.
came by earlier today too,
Facts.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Good dude. You know what I'm saying? So I holler at y'all niggas, man.
All right,
Time
my
to get
nigga.
me some
Good shit.
All
fried
right,
chicken.
man.
Hey, man, you gotta do this more often. Coming up with
Deuces,
these
bro.
ass topics, nigga.
Damn
Real
right.
talk, bro. Real talk.
All right, y'all niggas have a
All
good
right,
night.
homies.